Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.
Like I said, Flight Sports TV, that's where it's at.
Flight Sports TV.
What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. You already know what it is. We back with another one of them things. Listen, you better buckle up right now because we have the Colorado Buffaloes live. Now, we've been discussing this all week, and it is go time. Deion Sanders, Travis Hunter, Shedeur Sanders, the list goes on, is about to go down. Put your picks down in the chat right now. We're going to get all into it. All my football fans, stand up. CU, stand up. Nebraska, we already know your formidable opponent. We're not sleeping, but CU is back and they are ready to play, and it's about to go down. Shout out my man All N1 in the chat. Salute to everybody that rolled in the building, ladies and gentlemen. We are moments away from kickoff. I got my man Nico Savage in the building. Nico, what's good?
Man, what's good with you, Flight? We've been anticipating this all week, bruh. One thing I can tell you is it's personal. One thing everybody on that field gonna tell you is it's personal. And one thing I seen from Deion Sanders most recently was talking that this is not a rivalry that he's been a part of, but nonetheless, it's personal. And I'm looking forward to seeing the Colorado Buffaloes come out and drop at least a 40 bomb tonight.
You got a 40 bomb for him.
40 bomb.
I don't know about
that. I was watching film last night, and I'll say this. They got some athletes on offense and defense, but I don't think they're a very well-coached team. If they keep Colorado from scoring 40, it'll be a great game for them.
But get everybody hyped and what's going on. Get everybody situated on what they need to expect for the game. Give people the rundown.
Well, we got kickoff in 6 minutes. If you ain't hyped, you need to go ahead and get you some coffee. It's finna be one of them days. It's finna be a monstrous performance by Colorado. The run game finna be on point. And one thing I do got to point out is, and this is the biggest problem, and I'm talking about for Nebraska, their quarterback, number 7. If you guys have done your little due diligence like I have, I was watching film. Check out the video I dropped. Their quarterback is a running back. He is not a quarterback. He's a player, and his name is Jeff Sims. He probably has some of the best running back moves I've seen in college so far. He's elite. If you put him in the backfield, bro is an elite specimen. But he's not good at throwing the football. He's an okay passer at best. And I don't see them being able to keep up with Colorado if it becomes a shootout, unless he goes out and have a legendary game on the ground. Other than that, if you're a Colorado fan, this is right up your alley. This is one of those games where, people like to use the word tune-up. This is a tune-up game. This is just to make sure we're sharp and can stop the run. Other than that, this is going to be nothing but fireworks, baby. Nothing but fireworks.
Well, what about Travis Hunter and Shedeur?
Well, one thing I will say about Travis is I believe he's going to be the security blanket this game. Like, Travis is solidified. When you have guys who are solidified, they kind of take a lesser role because you want to get other guys involved. So through a tune-up game, you want to get the guys that probably wouldn't lead you in a big game. Some good I see Travis probably getting around 8 to 9 catches, probably near 100 yards, but not 100 yards. He's probably get about 2 touchdowns. He's gonna catch a lot of those within 20-yard touchdowns in his Colorado career. That's one thing I can say. He breaks tackles very well, but he's one of those guys that he's not a burner. People always talk about he's not fast. If anything, he's probably like a 4 or 5. That's fast, but I'm saying like he's not a burner. Burners are different. Jimmy Horn is a burner. Um, he just has a very good understanding of how to move with the football in his hand. And I see today being one of those days where he just gets some of those easy touchdowns. Shador Sanders, I predicted he will throw for 400 yards, 5 touchdowns. He gonna get those 5 touchdowns to Xavier Weaver. I love Xavier Weaver, man. He's putting in work, graduate student. And Jimmy Horn, I think this will be Jimmy Horn's breakout game. He will get those 2 touchdowns that he's been long awaiting for. And I believe Jimmy Horn will be able to show you his speed today. Jimmy Horn was not able to show you the speed last game, but he's going to be able to show you the speed today.
Yeah, what about 500 more yards? Like I said, you said you had Shador going for how many?
400 yards, 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, that'd definitely be big. Is Nebraska a formidable opponent, or should Colorado fans be
And
scared?
just game 2, by the way. And at a that he was unable to do apparently to people last year. I see Bucks Rays both says Colorado should win today. They will win today. Rest assured that this is one of those games that if you see them on your schedule, you don't want to overlook them because they got talent and they got athletes. But what they don't have is a quarterback. Their quarterback is a supreme running back. Like I said in the video I dropped recently, he is a guy that is taking us back to 2013. And for anybody that knows what that means, is we had a lot of running quarterbacks without an excellent passing ability. One being Denard Robinson. He took us back to those days. When I watched the highlights, when I watched my film, and it was only of this year, I'll be honest. But when I watched the film from Minnesota, I'm like, okay, he got a rocket for an arm, but it's no touch, it's no accuracy to it. It's like it's hit or miss. And somebody like that, you can't contend with somebody like Shador. Shador is a marksman. He's a psychopath with the quarterback. At the quarterback position with the football in his hands. He's not like anybody else in college football. He's been tuned properly. All the smiling, all the trying to be cool, all that. When he get on that football field, he is a monster. And Coach Prime instills that extra monster in him, and I love that. But I will touch on Travis Hunter real quick because I didn't even talk about the defensive side with him. You know, I keep forgetting he go both ways. Uh, Travis Hunter at corner, I believe that probably 1 or 2 picks this game. If the quarterback tries to get a little quarterback happy, and what I mean by that is starts to believe that he's a thrower of the football, that's when it's going to get bad for him. People who believe that they're throwers of the football and they're not actually throwers of the football tend to throw interceptions. And he's a quarterback that threw, I think, 2 against Minnesota, which was, I mean, let's be real. Minnesota's not a great team. They're not a bad team. But for you to throw 2 interceptions straight to the DB, too, like when you watch the highlights, it wasn't even like passes that were like, oh, man, come on, receiver, or, man, what, it wasn't nothing like that. Bro just threw it straight to the corner twice. And I believe that Travis Hunter will be the recipient of that if he's playing on the number 1 receiver all game. So y'all forgetting about Shiloh? No, absolutely not. We got more time to the game. That's why I just switched to the defensive side. I was only giving my offensive players praise, but this is gonna have to be a big game to stop the run because they can't pass. So next is Shiloh. Shiloh is actually very good in run support. That is something that I believe that we didn't expect that. Like Shiloh is a guy that, of course, can lay a hard hit. But the way that he's actually able to read offense this year is way better than that Jackson State. Like his game has hit the next level. I'm not saying he was bad at Jackson State. That's not what I'm saying. But he's taken the next leap into becoming a potential NFL safety. And you just love to see that, right? They're running out with the Buffalo right now. They're running with Ralphie. That Buffalo fast as hell. But they running them back now. But Yeah, back on Shiloh real quick. Shiloh is probably one of the best run support safeties I've seen so far because he knows exactly how to read, how to attack a ball handler, a ball carrier. He knows how to read the eyes of quarterback, but he's kind of, I'm not trying to say he's iffy in pass coverage, but he's more of a guy that he'll play better defense than coming up with things like interceptions. And people usually get graded by interceptions. Like Travis is gonna get an interception because he's one on one with with your top receiver. And if you want to give your top receiver a chance, he's going, you going at Travis. Shiloh is a guy he's gonna read the field. He might get a swat or two, but for the most part, I think that I've identified him as an elite run stopper. He said Nebraska QB will have to throw the ball to catch up to the Buffs. From what I seen last game, I'm not sure. Hold on, we got Coach Prime walking out with the team. He got his little strut, his little jaw going on. I'll get back to the predictions up until the game starts, but I do want to keep y'all posted. We got the Buffaloes coming out. They're waving the flags or the towels in the stands. Everybody's hype. They got the wonderful black on. I didn't know what quite color they would wear. I thought they'd probably go all black, but they got the black and white on. It's looking nice. It's looking beautiful. Um, Amazing. Wow. They really did sell out. That, yeah. Hey, anybody that's been watching Colorado before this never looked like this. This looks like a Texas A&M game. This looks like an Alabama game. This looks crazy. I've never seen this in Colorado. I started watching Colorado probably around LaVisca Chenault year, which that's what 2018 or maybe 2019. Um, this never looked like this. This is absolutely crazy. It is not a seat free for anybody. But back to Colorado, say Nebraska's quarterback. The quarterback is probably somebody that I would say he's at the next level, probably going to be converted to a tight end, a running back, a safety, a line. He's going to be anything but a quarterback. He's just not a good quarterback. Um, if he throws the football, he's going to be throwing interceptions. Colorado's secondary is too good for a mediocre quarterback to just start slinging a rock around. That's just crazy. So I think they're going to try to pound the ball to pound town down their throats. And they're just going to keep running the ball and pray something work. That's why I got Colorado dropping a 40 bomb on them. Um, Score probably about 40-13 because they're going to get a score early because you're going to have to adjust to stopping the run. And the only chance Nebraska has is if they decide, you know what, we're going to have a career day today. That's the only way that they're going to be able to beat this team. Jeff Sims, 42 total touchdowns in 25 games. They have to put total, by the way, right? Because he's not a thrower of the football. This dude is a damn running back. Can somebody get me his measurables? Please. I appreciate the chat. And I do want to thank y'all before game start. Y'all helped me so much last game for just calling out certain guys' names, numbers, and body types and weights. Y'all looked up exactly who I was talking about, giving me critiques, and I was able to feed off it. So thank y'all, appreciate y'all. Um, yeah, that dude he's kind of like an Anthony Richardson with no real throwing talent. Like, and I'm talking about just a big freak athlete, 6'4" something, or maybe he's probably around 6'2", but he's got to be like 235. I'm just going off the eyes. He's about 235, in between 225 to 235. That's a big ass quarterback. He said Colorado will make the playoffs this year. Absolutely. I don't see anybody being in their way outside of maybe USC. And USC got Caleb Williams. I know in my last video, if y'all watched it, Caleb Williams is a guy that he's won the fans over, and I see why. I did my research. I was like, he at USC, might as well check him out, right? Okay. He's him, but I still think Shador is better. He said this is a dub. Yes. The thing is a dub by how much? And I got it 40-13. They got the temperature 76 degrees out there, 27% humidity. The wind is moving at 4 miles per hour. That means there should be no missed kicks today. If you see a missed kick, we got to shame him, unless it was blocked. Series history, 72nd meeting since 1896. Damn. Nebraska leads 49-20 with 2 ties. Colorado won the last 2 meetings, both decided by 5 points or fewer. First meeting with Colorado ranked since 2002. We're getting ready for kickoff. We see Shador getting his love, man, just that's the dream scenario, right? Being on this stage with your father and being able to get the father embrace, and then he switched to coach mode on. So we got Colorado kicking the ball off to Nebraska. Nebraska will be receiving first. Let's see what kind of return they can get. The anticipation is building. They're making some kick coverage assignments. And the ball's kicked off. It's down at the 5. Nebraska's bringing it back. 20, 30, almost. He brought it to about 26. That's better kick coverage than last week. One thing they did say they wanted to clean up. Hold on, let me get Jeff Sims stats. Pass attempts 19, rushes 19, total yards 205, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. Absolutely nasty. Rushing the ball 19 times and passing for 19 times as a quarterback shows me that rush, and that's not good as a quarterback. So we got Jeff Sims under. Huge offensive lineman by Nebraska. Colorado with a little penetration. Great tackle by the safety. Cameron, number 7. Great tackle, bro. Got him with a shoestring. Nice little easy work. Nebraska's offense, they got a bunch of returning linemen. You can tell them dudes is huge. The running back, I do want to prepare y'all for. He's kind of like Nick Chubb. Not just because he's wearing number 22, but he's kind of got like that short, choppy, strong man running with like a good top end. So when he handles the ball, I'm actually very worried that he might break. Good tackle. Wow. Great tackle by the linebacker. No gain or a maximum 1 yard gain. Colorado's defense, we got Derek McClendon out there, Shane Cokes, Leonard Payne. We got Kari Mans, Isaac Jata, Marvin Ham. We got Travis Hunter, Trevor Woods, Cameron, Shiloh, and Amarion Cooper. One thing I will say, Trevor Woods might be a liability, bro. Trevor Woods might be a liability. He's not good in run coverage, so we cannot let the runs get to the second level. We got Nebraska in the shotgun, drops back, looking for a receiver, actually finds the tight end wide open that day. That was a good pass. I mean, he was wide open, but still, for him to be able to go through his reads like that, I'm impressed because he didn't do that last week. Now, these are the adjustments you make from week to week. Nice little crossing pattern. Messed the linebacker up from trying to go to the running back. And then you see Trevor not even attempting to make a tackle. Trevor's just not good at I wouldn't start him. We need to get somebody else on the field. He's good in pass coverage, but when it comes to making, like if he's catching the ball, he's fine. But if he's coming to make the tackle on a receiver or a running back, awful. Nebraska hands the ball off. Nice tackle behind the line. Shout out to Mitchell. Easy tackle. That's number 51, Mitchell. Tackle behind the line. 2nd and 10. So they're basically ready to stop the run tonight. We got to give them their love. Wait, is that the dude that they brought in from Texas? Or Tennessee, whatever school he went to? I don't remember him. I know him, but I don't remember him playing. Okay, big game by Nebraska. 25 yards. Great pass by the quarterback. This nigga kind of throwing the football. He kind of throwing the football. I'm talking about like where it's supposed to be. Nice little hook route. Catch and go. He got the BOGO on. Nice little catch and go, man. That's clearly one of those slot receivers that's quicker than fast. A dude is supposed to break tackles. Nebraska hands the ball off, tackle behind the line. That is amazing. Who is that, number 44? That's easy. That's light work. That's Jordan Dominic. Let me see. They calling something on the field? What's that? Oh, never mind. It was just a strange angle they were showing. They receiving to get, waiting to get the call from defensive coordinator. Bro, I feel like this depth chart got me a little messed up. Some of the names is incorrect and some of the starters are incorrect. So please excuse me if I'm not 100%. You said Juju Mitchell? Yeah. Juju Mitchell. Okay. Appreciate you, New Mark. So I think Nebraska called a timeout, or either this is a timeout by a commercial. I think. I think it's commercial. All right, yeah, we going on commercial. So our impressions so far, Chad, let me know what you think. I'll tell you what I think. Um, if Nebraska's relying on the run, this is an easy dub. Colorado has come to stop the run. It seems like somebody might know me in the in the defensive room, and it's taken my advice. Put 7 to 8 men in the box and force them to throw the football. If the quarterback beats you with his arm, you got to shake his hand. Because one thing he is dangerous with the football in his hands, and you don't want him to come out here getting comfortable running the football. But he's made 2 good throws so far that has been crucial situations that could have changed the game if they had got stopped. Because once you put the ball in Shedeur Sanders' hands, goodbye. So far, one thing I will say is the running back, he's got no room. He's smothered. Let's give Colorado's defensive line and their linebackers some credit. So you said that was Juju Mitchell. He's starting today. I wasn't sure about Juju. Oh wait, no, that was 51. My fault. Trying to get these numbers right because these dudes are like third on the depth chart when I'm looking, bro. That's why I told you, like, game one, Colorado will throw you off when you look at the depth chart because they will start new guys, especially with Coach Prime's regime. Not just Colorado. Coach Prime's regime is they start different guys weekly, and it'll throw you off. So they got Juju Mitchell out there. That's number 51. Let me get number 44 right, too, since he's playing. All right, number 44 is Jordan Dominic. And we had Kari Mans out there. All right. But yeah, the linebackers are coming to play. My only concern so far still is Trevor Woods. And shout out to AB the Hero, right? AB the Hero came through and gave that critique. I wasn't even watching the safety play because TCU wasn't throwing the ball. Typically, safeties excel when the ball is thrown. But TCU wasn't throwing the ball. And when they did throw the ball, he was the one that had the interception, so I assumed that he was having a good game. But every key attribute to a safety is you have to be able to come up and stop the run. Nebraska with a pitch play, running back stop for a 2-yard gain. That's amazing. And that's number 33. Bro, that's a whole different player. Bro, hold on nigga out there, man. Let me see. Bro, who was 33? He's not on the depth chart right now. But either way, another great tackle by one of the linebackers for Colorado. They're basically putting 8 in the box. A sack by who? A fumble. Colorado recovered. The ball is now in Colorado's possession. That's Mitchell, my fault. That's 53. Or Walker, my fault. Arden Walker, my fault, bro. The angles they be having is crazy. So quarterback fumbled the ball on the snap. Colorado was able to pick up the ball. And now we got the ball in Colorado's hands. Something we've been waiting for. It's Shedeur Sanders time, baby. So What do we think Colorado will come out and do? Will they come out running the football, or will they come out throwing the football? I believe this is a week to establish the run and see if we can run the ball consistently and effectively. We got Shedeur Sanders out there in the shotgun, Dylan Edwards in the backfield, quick throw, Xavier Weaver, a good 3-4 yard gain, quick pass, just, get the completion, get the comfort. Shedeur Sanders last week, 38 of 47, 510 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, hurry up offense, hands the ball off with Dylan Edwards, tackle behind the line of scrimmage. It is now 3rd and 6. That's crucial because that was a slow handoff. If you're going to hand that ball off, you got to go. Or if you're going to pull it, you got to pull it. You can't be doing read options and when the linebacker is on you and not making a quick decision. So we got Dylan Edwards splitting out wide. 3 receivers on the left, 2 to the right, 1 being a running back, empty set, shotgun. Let's see what Shedeur does. Takes the snap, looks for his receiver, finds him, Jimmy Horn. 6-yard gain, first down. Shout out to Twin, shout out to Newmark, shout out to Director, man. Appreciate y'all. So let's go, Coach Prime. I got Colorado. I also got Colorado plus 4.5 on a teaser bet. Colorado's doing a hurry up, so I can't. I did say he would try some of that. Yeah, you can't launch at the quarterback when they just let him get away with that. Never mind. There we go. Flag on the play. Let's hear what that is, because it should be. No, they're calling a holding on Colorado on the right tackle, Savion Washington. Wow. Let's see what they got to say. Wow. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the right tackle. There's no way, bro. He's just trying to protect his quarterback. Bro clearly in a slide motion, and the linebacker still dived at him. That's dirty. Because we know what's up. And then he wanted to play it off like, oh my God, hey, he's a savvy. That's a savvy Ice King right there. Number 4, that's a savvy Ice King. We got to respect him. So here we got 2nd and 24. I don't know if it's a timeout. Let's see what it is. They're talking about something right now. Okay, they have to make sure they have the down right. Yes, it's 2nd and down, 2nd and 24. Colorado's offense, they got Jack Christian Lynchman, Jack Bailey as their left tackle and left guard. Shedeur Sanders drops back, steps up in the pocket, finds a receiver, Xavier Weaver, picks up about a nice 9-10 yards, 3rd down. Now you just need to pick up another 10 and have a manageable 4th down if you want to go for it, 3rd and 10. He picked up 14 yards. That's nice. Just look at his pocket presence, by the way. Check out Shedeur Sanders' pocket presence. Easy step up, easy avoidance. Like he knows what's going on at all times. Gets outside the pocket, finds his court. Oh my God, Travis Hunter, security blanket. I told you before the game, security blanket picks up 12 yards to number 12. Look at him. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. Are we seeing that? Look at the ball placement, the way he was able to square his body up, hurry up offense. Hands the ball off to Dylan Edwards, picks up a nice 4 yards, 4.5. Bro, they won't even let me be in all over the throwing. Bro, a tear almost dropped down my eye. Shedeur Sanders is 4-4, 38 yards. Drops back. Oh, Xavier Weaver with a drop. Come on, Weaver. Oh, man, I'm face palming for him. It bounced off his arms, bro. Oh, no. It's like he threw the ball to Jungle Gym the way that bounced off. Yeah, Luke Reamer, that's number 4. Pay attention to him. That is a savvy Ice King. He's the same Ice King from last week in a different jersey. So that's Shedeur Sanders' first incomplete pass. Drop pass by Xavier Weaver. Shotgun. You got to find that. That's wide open. He threw it out of bounds, though. Shedeur Sanders is 4-6 so far. It's 4th and 5. They got a new receiver out there. I had seen when they had put out the starters. But Travis Hunter is yelling at somebody. Are they going for it 4th and 5? The disrespect? Is it personal? Oh, they jumped off sides. Savvy. That's real savvy. I like that. So they should have had a free play. So maybe it's a false start. Let me see. Let's listen to the refs real quick. Okay, offsides on the defense. Let's clap that up, y'all. Offsides on the defense. But they should have had a free play. That's why I was confused there. Usually when somebody's in a neutral zone and it's a neutral zone problem, they're able to have a free play. So Colorado is moving with pace. Shedeur Sanders is already back in the shotgun. Very well conditioned. They let him right in. Shedeur Sanders threw the ball away. That's something he said he had to do. That's actually amazing. He made the adjustment he said he had to do. Shedeur Sanders is now 4 of 7. That was unpicked up blitz. I'm going to blame that on the offensive line. As an offensive line, you got to communicate that. Where's the mic? Who's blitzing? Is it intentional grounding? Oh, man. I guess it wasn't a good throw out of bounds. Intentional grounding by Shedeur Sanders. Yeah. The guard didn't pick that up. Actually, that's not even a guard. That's a defensive tackle. So that makes sense why he didn't pick it up. He has no blocking IQ. Only on a kick return and only on an interception do defensive linemen know how to block, and on the goal line. That was way too elaborate for them to have him out there. He didn't pick up the guy who was rushing off the end. Drop back by Shedeur. Steps up in the pocket, finds his space, using his feet, slides. Nice little 14-yard pickup by Shedeur Sanders. Bro, look at bro, man. Look at the decision making. He said, "They all going. I'm out. Goodbye." Picks up a nice little 12-yard gain. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about Patrick Mahomes, bro. But they already back in the shotgun. They're running a hurry up for real. It's 3rd and 9. I think Nebraska calls a timeout. Somebody called a timeout. Maybe it's Coach Prime. Let's see. Yeah, this dude is wonderful, man. So our impressions so far, what we got, Chad? What we think is happening right now? How we rate the game? Because it's closer than I thought. I thought, Colorado would have scored by now. But this is what I thought it would be. They do have some athletes on defense. I have to give them their credit. When y'all get a chance, definitely check out the video. I dropped the pregame video of analyzing why Nebraska will lose in their last week's opponent. I did say they have a bunch of solid, fast athletes. Nobody's really special, but they all are fast. And speed is sometimes all you really need with a bit of, I guess I could say, a built body, pause. And that sets you in a position to be all right at football. So they got a lot of those guys on defense. They some big ass crash dummies, and they actually playing some solid football. Now the linebacker play is actually better this week than last week. Last week I was not a believer of the linebacker play. This week I'm liking their linebackers as far as Nebraska. But I think that Shador Sanders is just too good of a quarterback. I told you that he's the best quarterback in football, and I believe that Shador Sanders is a guy that's going to be able to. He's going to get you out of any situation. He's that kind of guy. Oh man, that's 3rd and 15. Whatever will I do? Just get a ball to Shador Sanders. He gonna make something happen. He gonna put you in a better manageable 4th down, or he gonna have you have a great smart decision on 3rd down. That's what you have Shador for. He was able to take off and run, pick a good 12, 13, 14 yards. It's light work for him. That's what I love watching him play. It's that Patrick Mahomes effect. We know Patrick Mahomes lost, so don't be, coming with the Patrick Mahomes slander and trolling. The Lions played a hell of a game. You said it was close first half last week. Halftime adjustments, advantage buffs. Yeah. I see that. One thing I can say is Nebraska is playing it like it's personal too. Looks like they've been watching a little boil off media, a little pregame. You know what I'm saying? A little reach to people media. Hey, it's a bunch of Ice Kings in the crowd. I'm seeing demographics and 4K right now. So we got Colorado back on offense and the shotgun, empty set. I think a false start by the left tackle. So this is already more flags than they had last game in the first half, in the first quarter. Yeah, that's not good, bro. I'm gonna drop the link for those who come in who all this. It's nice to have some opposing sides. I'm gonna just be Colorado all the way. False start on offense. I seen that. Replay 3rd down. That's the left guard. Oh no. It's really bad when you're a guard and you false start. It's one thing for the tackle because they got to beat a defensive end into his kick step. He got to kick step and beat the defensive end. But when you're a guard, it's like, bro, you must be nervous or something. 3rd and 15. It was a bit of traffic crossing routes that were basically reaching each other at the same time. And the biggest issue was he didn't have no time to pass the football. You give number 2 a clean pocket, number 2 going to do something with a clean pocket. It's 4th and 15. Colorado will be punting the football. Yeah, a few of the Ice Kings is getting some easy pressure. But I believe the second drive will be better because they did go to they picked up 5 yards on the second run and didn't go back to the run. I understand because of penalties, but on the short yard situation, give them a chance. Went into the end zone. So it was a good punt. Hey, their punter is pretty damn good. You usually don't get a punter able to set you out to one consistently. He almost did it twice. He keep kicking like this, he gonna be in the NFL. So we got commercial. We waiting on Colorado to come play some defense, maybe get a takeaway. Shador Sanders. I will say this. I have to admit this. I am a little upset that I don't see Cormani McLean playing football. It's not to say that he should start, but I'm just saying, like, it'd be nice to see him on the field for a package or two. Like, let the young buff get something going for himself. Set too many pass plays on a drive. Yeah, that's my issue, right? When you pass the ball as much as he just did, they're playing pass now. They're gonna blitz you and they're gonna put everybody else in a prevent coverage. And that's not a fix. You can't beat Shador like that, but it's good for situations. And that's how you can beat Shador, by playing situational football, which is we're going to do this only at this time. Any other time, we're not doing this. But in this moment, it's going to be, he's going to have to play perfect or make a bad decision. And so far, he hasn't made a bad decision under pressure. So we got to give Shador his respect. But Nebraska has come to play. So I believe that we should give Nebraska a little bit of credit, a little bit of love, a little bit of respect. These dudes are coming to play. They're not laying down. Um, you could tell the linebackers woke up watching Reach the People media, watching Well Off media, and they were saying to themselves, it's personal. And it looks like it because the way that they playing it's way better than last week. Just the level of urgency, the level of I want to win. Yeah, it's urgent. But I'm a grade Shador Sanders' first drive. Um, I'll give him probably a C minus, and it's only a C because he made a few plays that put them in position to make something work. But penalties put him in a situation where now he has a C minus because he's unable to work. So I don't really see. Oh yeah, we definitely got to talk about Xavier Weaver. He did drop a big pass, which would have changed the energy and the dynamic of the game. So right now it's just a bit sloppy, but that's football. It's a game of mistakes, right? What they don't talk about enough is football is going to be a consistent mistake. Every single day is going to be a mistake. Literally, the teams that play perfect football are the teams that are winning in the end. They're showing destroying in the crowd. Shout out to destroying. So we got Nebraska on the field. Looks like they're in the wing T set. Hands the ball off to the running back. He gets to the outside, stiff arm. Gets to the outside, stiff arm. Gets to the outside, stiff arm. Shiloh Sanders with a great touchdown saving tackle. Wow. Let's go, bro. Bro, wait till y'all see that, man. Bro was stiff arming like crazy. He was trying to get up out of there. Shout out to Dex. Appreciate you, Dex. Bro, you seen that? Hey, I told you like a Nick Chubb. Look at young bull trying to get up out of there. Damn, bro, he even blocked Travis Hunter out of his shoes. Bro trying to take pride and credit for blocking a DB. That's a tight end, bro. You 6'5", 250. Oh, that's pass interference. You got to call PI on that. And I'm rooting for Colorado, obviously, but you got to call PI on that. Bro wrapped him up before the ball even got there. But they didn't call it. It's 3rd and 7. Yeah, he was grabbing his whole. Hey, he said, "Would you like to have this dance?" At that point, show it before he got all the grass in his face mask. The break on the ball was just a bunch of hip holding. Maybe it's within the 5 yards where he can put his hands on him. But that, hey, I don't know. If I was a ref, I would have threw the flag. So Nebraska shotgun pass, found a big receiver number 14. They own him, swarmed that nigga. They swarmed that guy. Uh, tackled him within the 4 yards that it takes to get the first down. That's Cameron. He's such a great reader of the quarterback. Look at the way he's seen the quarterback look his head that way. He was already running. He knows he's not a disciplined and a crafty enough quarterback to look him off. So he said as soon as he looks this way, that's who he's throwing to. Nebraska punts the ball. Woo! Hey, Jimmy. I couldn't even say nothing. Jimmy, he just tried to catch that in a crazy situation. That could have been nasty. That could have got ugly. I froze up. I'm going to admit it. He caught it with the defense right there in front of him. Still picked up a nice 10 to 15-yard gain. Like I told you before the game, Jimmy Horn will be able to show off his speed today. I believe Jimmy Horn will have a great game. And I see him setting himself up to have one of those long plays where you're like, where you can imagine Gus Johnson sitting there gushing at the speed. So we on commercial. Great defensive pressure by Colorado. Hope Travis Hunter is all right because Mans did take him out of his shoes. Hopefully he's that's the problem I do have, right? Defense is so much more physical than offense. And that doesn't mean that offense isn't physical for the people that might think that. But what I mean by that is on defense, you have to go collide every play, especially if you want to be great. You got to the best defenders don't get touched, but they get the ability to avoid being touched while giving pressure. Great way to explain that. So Travis was getting blocked for a good 8 seconds, and that would have been a sled drill. We call that the sled drill. When you just blocking a dude out the play, he don't exist no more. Only thing that the tight end missed at that point was the pancake. If he put him in the pancake, that would have been all over ESPN and Travis Hunter getting blocked into a pancake. But he came out of shoe though. That's why I'm worried. Anytime you come out that shoe, you lose traction, the little tweaks and stuff like that. That's what I don't like. But so far, Colorado has had a good momentum swing. Make them punt the ball. They made you punt the ball, but you know when they made you punt the ball, it wasn't for the same reasons you made them punt the ball. We punted the ball because of pure penalties. They punted the ball because they came with a ball against us. That's a totally different type of football. So we got these long ass commercials, waiting patiently for the game to come back on. I think that they realize that Colorado is the ticket for money. So I think these commercials are longer than last week. I could be tripping, but I feel a bit more impatient right now. I need Dex. I need somebody to come up here with your boy. Come have a good time with me. Give me some opposing thoughts. Give me something to feed off of. Being the one mic is easy, but you know, I feel like I'm best when I'm able to feed off somebody and them feed off me, and we keep on rising and battling. Like where Phonics at? I need you to come hate on Colorado. Come on now. Shooter Sanders in the shotgun. Finds his receiver, Jimmy Horn. Nice little 5-yard pass. Throws the man up off of him. Big body Jimmy. And it's gonna be hot as hell. So that's also what I need. A little B mic for when y'all get a little time. Nice handoff to Dylan Edwards. Picks up about 3 yards. It's 3rd and 2. They're not quite understanding that. Let's get outside the numbers, or outside the tackles, I should say. Running the ball inside is not something you want to do with a team like this. Dylan Edwards catches the ball, gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage. It is now 4th and 5. Ugh. Hey, I'm grimacing right now, teeth out. He tried to do what he did last week, but it seems like Colorado is playing with a little less juice. I'm not saying they didn't come to play, but it's a little less juice. But Dylan Edwards tried to do what he did last week, shake the man, get him blocked. The lineman was unable to get there fast enough. The linebacker was much bigger. And I think that Coach Prime is being disrespectful and saying it's personal because I think the offense is still on the field. I think the offense is still on the field. Oh, never mind. They punting the ball now. All right, we got Colorado ready to punt the ball. It's 4th and 5. They were unable to convert. Their punter kicks the ball near the sideline. Fair catch. They're on their 6-yard line or maybe 7-yard line. Number 1, you can clearly tell, was the gadget guy. I'll give him his credit. He's the gadget guy for Nebraska. He's going to touch the ball more. They're showing today's matchups. I might check out Oregon and Texas Tech, Stanford and USC, just to see what we up against during the season. But so far, we got Nebraska on the field. Sims is giving out the play call. Bro, these some big ass dudes. Colorado probably is some of the smallest. Like, I'm not that the guys are small. Everybody's 6'2", heavy. But a lot of these other dudes, you can tell, been under these elite programs for a long time. Hand the ball off to number 22. He almost broke. Picks up about a good 6 yards. Yeah, number 22 is a Nick Chubb. He's dangerous. You give him space, he'll be gone. That's Irvin Jr. I don't know who Irvin Sr. is. Whose son is that when y'all get a chance? I appreciate the chat. Whose son is Irvin Jr.? Or is he just a junior of of a father. I'm just saying, like it's not a celebrity, if you will, because he know how to play some football. You can put him on the Browns, and it's Nick Chubb. The same running style, the same ability to get between the tackles, the same baby stiff arms that we seen that he almost broke. One thing is Nick Chubb is probably a king of breaking tackles once the contact hits him in between his line of scrimmage. So if you hit him at the 1, he gonna bounce off, get to at least the 3, 4. So far the running back is able to do that. I'm seeing a monster potentially. You got Colorado being coached up. Uh, I see Nebraska being the only way that they can win this is with the run game. We've said this, but they're proving this right so far. If they win, it's going to be because they're running the hell out that damn football. And so far they are, but it's not enough. They're going to keep punting the ball at this point. We got Sims in the shotgun. I think he's in a pistol set. Hands the ball off to the running back. He gets a little crease. He gets to the outside, picks up the first down. Yeah, is this Nick Chubb cousin? Like for real, for real. Bro, run just like him. It's uncanny. He even stand like him in the backfield. Clearly, that's his favorite running back. And he's able to break tackles. I think the hurry up is being introduced back to college football. I have not seen the hurry up this much in years. Both teams are running the hurry up offense. I believe Sims is in the pistol set again. Hands the ball off. The exact same play. Picks up about 3 yards, 4 yards. Good play by the running back. Get him a little breather. 7 rushes, 55 yards. Today, 7 rushes, 24 yards. 7 rushes last week is crazy. He has almost 8 yards a carry. And he only got 7 rushes. So they subbed out the running back. I'm not very familiar with this one. I did see him play a little bit last week, but it wasn't much film on him of this year. False start by the offense. The center and the left guard launched way before the ball. Like, I don't know how you false start as a center, but that's crazy. Unless it's a neutral zone. Yeah, okay. False start offense. Replay second down. Yeah, those are left guard. That's how you know they running the ball. Whenever you see a lineman launch out like that, they're running the football. Sims under pressure, gets to the outside. His natural instinct is to run. Threw a 100-mile-per-hour ball to the sideline. It's a flag on the play though. Let's see what's happening. You said one more win, they will surpass last year's record automatically. That's facts, Thunder. This already is exceeding expectations of Colorado fans. Let's see what the penalty is. Holding, offense. Yeah, you gotta take that. Oh, they declined it. It's third down right now. Bro, they got me about to drink some boba. It's hot, throat dry. Can't get up to go get no water. They're moving the running back in motion. Split him out wide. We're now in the empty set. They're trying to get Sims some space. Finds his gadget receiver underneath. Breaks a tackle. Almost breaks 2. But tackled by number 23. Fourth down. That's Stoutmeyer. A freshman. I know he's a freshman. Man, yeah, I had to give me some little hydration. Shout out to Flight Sports TV always, man. Consistently, and we got us a nice Colorado game. Trying to get y'all some semi-sound and some talking over it. So it's able to be under the Fair Use Act as we have changed the content. We have transformed the content with great commentary over the game. So we're going to commercial right now. Let me hear from the chat, man. What y'all think about the game so far? I'll say it's slower than I thought it would be. I said that Colorado would have a 40 bomb. Now, it's not to say they can't still get a 40 bomb, but I basically I wrote Nebraska off. I wrote Nebraska off. Said they wouldn't have a chance. Said they was trash. Well, not necessarily trash, but the quarterback was trash, and he's proving me wrong today. He's not trash. He's mediocre. So one thing I will say so far is you haven't seen much from the DB so far, and that's because Nebraska is running the hell out the football. So this probably won't be a good game for Travis Hunter on defense. This probably won't be a good game for Shiloh Sanders unless he's making a lot of tackles. And we already know Trevor Woods doesn't play any type of run stop coverage or run stop support, I should say. Don't expect any look. We was watching last week. All of us was here. Trevor Woods is not a run stopper. Don't expect to see not one play from him this week. He got an interception last week, and I think an open field, like 3rd and 16 type tackle. You better be able to tackle somebody 3rd and 16. The change is this is all running, and he don't come and stop the run. So number 43 is basically obsolete today. Cameron Silman Craig, expect a big game from him. Expect a big game from the linebackers, and we'll see if the defensive linemen are able to do something. Bishop, I think they realized last week that he's kind of light in the ass, and that's not to say he's light guy. He's 295, I believe. 295. He's not like a he's not like a muscle 295. A lot of defensive tackle, big heavyweight guys, they know how to ground themselves. They know how to be heavy. They know how to make themselves big like crab. You know what I'm saying? I believe that Bishop was unable to do that because he's a freshman. So check out Bishop probably around year 3, a junior. He'll be a different guy. But so far, Bishop is not large enough to be able to stand in there and just stop the run. So he's not playing today, at least not on the offensive side. Maybe we'll see if a goal line he gets the call to be able to block in front of I say Savion. I would say at this point, get Savion in the game or get another running back. Because Dylan, I'm not saying Dylan ain't effective. Dylan is Dylan. But they're not running the ball with Dylan. You know, that's the difference. When Dylan's in the game, we don't expect them to run the football. We expect them to throw little gadget passes and plays and screens and maybe try to throw it up here. I'm going to say switch up here and there, whatever, run off, hand off the middle. But none of that's happening. So to get the offense going, I would say bring in the battering ram, Savion Wilkerson. Let him get a few yards to where it's an impactful 4 or 5 yards, not just the line's falling forward and Dylan happens to be on their back. No, you don't need that. You need a running back to come thump somebody, thump one of them Ice Kings and make them think about it. So we got Colorado coming back on. The offense will be on the field. Jordan Sanders is 69, 40 yards. Xavier Weaver, 2 receptions, 18 yards. Gabe Urban Jr. has 7 rushes, 25 yards. Jeff Sims is 4 of 6, 48 yards. He definitely is disrespecting me. So Nebraska's punting the football. They almost blocked the punt. Hopefully it didn't hit the punter. That probably was like a 35-yard punt. That was actually pretty trash. Turn this back up a little bit. So we got Nebraska's coach on the field. Let's hear what he got to say. That's facts. The the penalties are killing both teams. And that's what they're doing. I respect them. I said they probably weren't well coached because of last week, but he made some adjustments. That's what good coaches do. Shedeur Sanders in the shotgun, steps up, tackled behind the line of scrimmage, 1 yard loss. This defensive line is looking elite today. Actually, the linebacker core is looking elite today, too. Shout out to Chuck Morris. Appreciate y'all, man. Thunder, Newmark, Dex, Wilt Stumbling. Appreciate y'all, man. Much love. Shedeur Sanders finds Xavier Weaver. Nice little 8-9 yard gain. Hey, let's get this chat active. What Terrence Crawford say? Get active. Let's get active, y'all. Last week we was going crazy, and Colorado was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? We got to start to manifest some of the energy, manifest some of that insanity and craziness they need to succeed. It's 3rd and 3. Let's get it. Shedeur Sanders in the shotgun. Dylan Edwards to the left of him. They guarding Dylan Edwards out the backfield. Shedeur Sanders fine. Wow. Shedeur Sanders overthrows Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter just gets pushed by a lineman on the sideline. A flag. Maybe on sportsmanlike conduct. Let's see. Appreciate that, Chuck. Let's turn this shit up, man. Being PC not working. Let's turn this shit up. We got the reps coming together. Let's go. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Nebraska. I seen that. That big ass lineman on the sideline pushed that nigga. Bro, I seen all of that. You can't do that. Ooh, hey, Travis Hunter. Oh, never mind. That is kind of like a shove from that angle. Yeah, that's a big play right there. That's a big play. Shout out to Travis Hunter. He sold it there. Drop back by Shedeur. Ooh. Hey, Xavier tried to get it. And he tried to get that one-hand catch. Imagine that. Imagine if he got that one-hand catch. So we in the second quarter. 13:39 left to go in the game. Shedeur Sanders isn't looking as sharp as last week. It's personal, but it ain't as personal as last week, and it's looking like it on the scorecard. Shedeur Sanders is sacked again. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but the offensive line is just missing a bunch of assignments. Ooh, that was, oh my God. Bro, the linebacker, I'm going to give, hey, it's not even Shedeur at that point. The way that they read that was absolutely fucking amazing. Holy shit. That short side throw, you see how the linebacker ran out there? That's beautiful. You see you found your remote. Is that for the TV? Shedeur Sanders with the drop back. What time? Looking for a receiver. Evades one guy. Evades two guys. Shedeur still looking for a receiver. Gets outside the pocket. Runs. Unable to find somebody. Oh, this is personal. 4th and 18. Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. Bro, I said they had a bunch of athletes, and that was fucking amazing. Holy shit. Bro, look at that coverage. You can't script it any better than that. When you think of coverage, that's what you imagine. Everybody's where they're supposed to be. They down it on the 7-yard line. Yeah, Nebraska's defense is playing way better than I thought they would. Because last week they made plays, but it was more so like the offense of the other team wasn't good. Minnesota was just subpar, but they making Colorado look subpar right now. And I think that's just because they keep passing the football. There's no run game. They're not even thinking about running the football. Can we get Savion Wilkerson in the game? What's the dude from Houston? Can we get Smoke in the game? That's not from Houston, but can we get Smoke in the game? I'll even take Hankerson from last week. Can we get like a change, bro? Like what's going on? Stop throwing the damn football. They own that. It's hey, flies to shit, white on rice. They own that shit. And we're not even attempting a run game. What's happening with us? How disrespectful do you have to be to not even to pursue the run game? But we are on intermission right now, so commercial. I do want to say shout out to y'all for rocking with me, and shout out to y'all for rocking with Flight Sports TV. We'll be doing every game every Saturday when it comes to Colorado football. Um, much love to the fans and the audience has been here with me. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all keeping it lit. Y'all turned me up. Y'all just seen in the past 5 minutes. Shout out to Chuck. Just something just came over me. I felt the surge. So I appreciate y'all, man. I feed off of it. You know what I'm saying? Something like sometimes you got to be motivated. You need something that's personal. So when I see y'all rocking with me or you rocking against me, it gives me reason. So um, one thing I will say is we need it for a game like this. It's 0-0, baby. It was easy to it was easy to call last week. They was scoring. These niggas 0-0 right now. The best plays have been the punters. And I will say this one thing I will say so far is Nebraska is making it a game, but this is 1970s right now. This is a bunch of incomplete passes and low running games. I think this is Shador's more of a respectable way to see this. This is what it feels like to be in a Power Five conference when you're playing these dudes and they own point. Um, and this is not even a good team, right? That's what a Power Five is. When you playing a team that's not good and they making you think they good. That's what I'm looking for Colorado right now. Colorado didn't quite understand that they gonna come to play like they a top team. They 0-1, but they gonna play like they 1-0. Hand off to the running back. No, he's gone. Okay. Oh my God. Touchdown saving tackle, bro. I told you, bro, it's like Nick Chubb. As soon as I seen the hole open, that line opened the goddamn hole. Look at this line. Big body. Get your ass out the way. Pull in blocker. I thought it was over, bro. Spirit almost left the body. But it was probably a 20-yard gain. That was crazy. I'm tearing the towel right now. I'm going to have to wipe my face soon. I know y'all was hearing that. Tackled him for maybe a 1-yard gain or right at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, this could get ugly, man. I'm worried. I'm genuinely worried. So Matt Rule, wasn't he a coach for the NFL? The Broncos or something? That name is too familiar. That ain't the dude that been coaching college. A great blitz. They on number 7. He evades the pressure, finds a man, diving catch. Holy shit. Holy. Hey, number 1 is him. Kemp trying to get to the NFL from this game. And not just that. Number 7 is throwing some damn good balls, bro. Last week, this nigga couldn't throw the ball to save his life. Who is this dude? It looked like he taking it personal. So that's Kemp 4. That's the receiver. Yeah. Kemp the fourth. Yeah, shout out to him. I see him having a potential NFL career. He's one of those short, big-bodied receivers who are able to break tackles. They're reviewing the play and making sure he caught it in bounds and had possession of it completely throughout the entire control of the catch. He caught it, knee down, possession of the football. That's a catch. It didn't even bobble, so he's very NFL trained. Yeah, you gotta give him his love and respect for that one. He did that thing. Man, got your boy drinking boba out here. Put right back in the fridge. I wasn't supposed to have the carbs today. Yeah, of course it's confirmed. I don't even know what they're talking about. That was a great catch. Yeah, great catch, man. Kemp the fourth. I'm gonna watch out for him this year. He's really like that. I see. Yeah, he needs space. I would even make him a running back. He built like that. He like a Rondell Moore archetype, where he's short, stocky, and got speed. Shotgun handoff. It actually wasn't a handoff. Quarterback keeper picks up about 12, 13 yards. Nebraska is finally getting into their offense. They're moving the ball. The run game is starting to wear away at Colorado. Colorado stopped the first few runs, but now they're hitting them with some creative runs. So he's 220. Oh yeah, that left shin is down. Yeah, that ain't no 12-yard gain. Run that shit back. Yeah, gotta run that shit back. Bro knee was all on the ground. You would have thought he was getting paid for acts and services with the way his knee was on the ground. Quick review, pick up about 4 yards. Run that back easily. Yeah, they're doing an official review right now. That's actually a waste of time. Uh, they should just beam down. He was on the 4 yard line and he was on the ground. We got Dean Blandino. Yeah, the shin was down clearly. I don't know what the conversation is about. So yeah, that should be probably a 4 yard pickup. One thing is Colorado is blitzing them. We got to give them credit. The issue is they're picking up the blitz to perfection. The linemen are like Nebraska has always had a solid line. They've been like a Stanford, if you will. Nebraska is one of those Stanford type schools to where, and not just from colors. What I'm saying is every year they're gonna have a big white offensive line, big Ice Kings, this 6'5", 320 across the line, and they're gonna block their ass off. Yeah, don't let these linemen get confidence. That's one thing you don't want. The people always talk about quarterbacks and all them getting confidence. One thing you don't want is a offensive line with confidence. Once an offensive line starts to create holes in space, and they say, "Hey, we can't block these guys," that's when it gets dangerous. We're not worried about when the quarterback has confidence. Quarterback's supposed to have confidence, but when your line get confidence and they start blocking harder and they start creating spaces and they're willing to dive and get in the way and create certain holes that probably weren't there before, that's game changing. Oh my God, he's gone! 12-yard gain or maybe 13-yard gain by the running back Urban Jr. It's looking scary, guys. If the offense is getting boxed and the defense ain't doing shit, it's getting scary. I'm worried. I'm worried, y'all. I wasn't worried last week. I was concerned. It's a difference. I'm worried right now. I think that's the receiver. These some big ass dudes. What's up with these? Where all these big ass dudes come from on the past two teams? These niggas is huge. That's a receiver. Yeah, that was his shin bone that touched the ground. But what I'm seeing so far is Nebraska is looking like the more dominant team. They're able to move the ball offensively, and they've been playing some great defense. Um, this is one of those games, man. Colorado might have a match right now. We got a Marion Cooper taking out the game. Let's see who they put in place of a Marion Cooper. Marion Cooper is the second corner across from Travis Hunter, and they said we'll stay right here instead. They're as confused as I am. Still no more. Still no Cormani. There we go. Colorado finally has a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 5. So that's by the linebacker Dominic. They bring in an extra tight end for Nebraska. This might be another wing set. They're just trying to move everybody off the line of scrimmage. Create space for my runner. If they pass the ball, this will be a shock. Wow. Same thing that happened last week. Or not last week, but to the Lions. Um, the linebacker who came in the block, or maybe that's a fullback, ran into the ball when it was snapped. Yeah, the center was tripping right there. That's not even the fullback's fault. The center, I don't know why. Maybe he got nervous. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but he snapped the ball too early. So it's 4th down and 7. Let's see if their kicker is made of that stuff. Ugh. Bounces off the upright, the right upright. That's nasty. Ugh. That lets you know that Colorado really found some great kickers. This is a standard 45-yard warm-up field goal with no wind. So it's still 0-0 in Boulder. Colorado fans are being treated with the best game they've had in years, and it's 0-0. So that's kind of a crazy thing to say if you think about it, but it is what it is. Last year they were expecting to be losing by 20. This year is 0-0. That's progress, but it's still one of those games. This is a tough smash mouth game. Not really sure how the outcome is going to be at this point. Maybe second half adjustments do change the game. But so far, it's not much of anything that's worth talking about outside of the fact that both defenses have come to play football. Credit to both defenses. That's all you can really say. Offenses have sucked ass, including Shedeur Sanders. Don't let Shedeur Sanders be trash today, because they're going to be talking trash. Bro, I'll tell you, in my comment section, it was crazy. I was saying Shedeur Sanders is the best quarterback in the college football and the best quarterback in the country and better than Caleb Williams by far. They're going to be on my head, bro. They're going to be on my motherfucking head. So right now, we're on commercial break, waiting on Colorado to take the field. Missed field goal by Nebraska, so hopefully that puts Colorado in the mindset that, hey, we got to capitalize on this field position. Because if we don't, we're not about to have much go right for us today. So let's see if Shedeur Sanders is cut from that cloth. See if he's one of those guys. I said he would throw for 400 yards and have 5 touchdowns. That's still potential. Look, it's still potential to do that. I just don't know how he's going to do it. Like, because I do believe Shedeur Sanders, once he gets rolling, it's nothing you can do to stop him. But how is he gonna get rolling? That's where I'm getting at. I said Xavier Weaver would have 150, 2 touchdowns. Jimmy Horn, 2 touchdowns, 100 yards. Travis Hunter, 1 or 2 touchdowns. Because Travis Hunter is money within that 20-yard line. You put Travis Hunter in the red zone, he gonna give you something. They showing over all the Colorado Nebraska matchups, 62-35. That's crazy. When Nebraska was number one, there's no way you got 62 scored on you. You was the number one team in the country. So here we go. We got Shedeur Sanders and the Colorado Buffaloes back on offense. I think Smoke is in, or is that it got a different running back in right now? Yeah. So finally, Smoke is getting some run. Tackled him in. They only got one run play, it seems. I hand the ball up the middle. We got to stop that. I'm not liking that. I don't know what's going on, but the coach keeps putting Ask Madden, and they keep saying inside handoff, and they keep going with the inside handoff. Yeah, those are not good play calls. I don't like those. I'm not liking it. The play calling last week was much better than this week. They said it was personal, but it's not feeling personal right now. I'm not liking anything I'm seeing from Colorado. It just looks like, how did they get ranked number 22? Maybe they got complacent. But today is not. This is not good. I don't like it. Shedeur Sanders in the shotgun. Got time. Finds a receiver. Nowhere near him. So Travis Hunter, I think, ran a comeback route, and Shedeur Sanders was throwing a go route. So now this is what, the fourth punt of the game? Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I'm not liking it. I'm listening to the cast, and I'm not really worried about how they'll play after a euphoric win. What I'm worried about is, why are they playing like this? So we got Kemp with a fair catch, puts them on the 30-yard line. I am being proven wrong. All my predictions are going down the trash can. We are flushing them. I don't even know what to say, man. This game is it's different, bro. But we are on intermission. We're on commercial. Again, shout out to the chat. Shout out to Flight Sports TV. Shout out to Dex. Appreciate y'all, man. Um, I wish Phonics was here. I need, like, this is one of those games where you got to make it about something more than what you're looking at. Because what you're looking at is some subpar football from both teams. Both teams are very embarrassing. I can't respect the play that I'm seeing from Shedeur. I can't respect the play that I'm seeing from anybody except the running back on Nebraska. The running back on Nebraska is doing his job. Nobody else on the field is doing theirs. Shout out to Ball Facts. Appreciate you. Much love to Ball Facts, man. Without him even knowing it, he's been a mentor. Sometimes you don't got to be in the room to be a mentor. Sometimes you got to see in the room. You know what I'm saying? Tears, yeah, man. This is a tough game right now. It's I got my tooth emoji out. Let me go ahead and send it in the chat. I'm sitting here talking. I'm keeping it cool for y'all, but this game, hey, that's me right now. This ain't the cakewalk I thought it would be. And not that you just overlook opponents and think they'll be cakewalks, but you just seen the issues that they made last week. If you go over the tape, you'll say, "Oh man, Colorado got this." No, it was nothing that stood out to you. And I watched the full highlights, like every play highlight, the condensed highlights, not like these are the best plays of the game. No, I watched the condensed highlights, so it's every play, but everything's straight to where it has to be. And I didn't see this team out there. I mean, I did, because they both were 0-0 last week too, or 3-0. But what I'm trying to say is like the quarterback is playing better. The running back has more carries than he had last week, the entire game. Last week, he had 7 carries for 40-something yards. This week, he got about 10 already in the first half. And he running like Nick Chubb out here. He said, man, we chilling. I don't know. The offense is, Ballfax says, last game, Buffs had the offense. This game, they got the defense. We'll see. Oh, man. We got a turnover. Fumble. Number 44, Dominic, picks up the fumble. I don't know what it is, but the quarterback and the center ain't on the same page. The quarterback and the center ain't on the same page. I don't know what's going on with them, but they need to go talk. We need to go have a conversation, big fella. Yeah, the motion keeps messing up the snap. This is the second time they motion, and the dude keeps snapping the ball. We need to go have a conversation, big man. We need a conversation. That has to be the most solid connection on the line. Center and quarterback. So we got Shedeur Sanders within the red zone. Catch by Xavier Weaver. Oh, this is not what you want to give Shedeur. You could play good long down the field coverage. Oh, that's Dawson. My fault. Dawson is in the game now, number 6. Oh, look, don't roast me. I didn't see dreads and just assumed. I'm sorry. Hit Dylan. He got, ooh. I would have thrown this. I would have threw the same ball. It would have been the same outcome. Nebraska playing some damn defense. All right, let me read the comments while they're in between hurry-ups right now. He says, Shedeur has to spread the ball. Quit looking for Travis. And that running game look real weak. The play calling is trash. Yeah, okay, you understand. You understand what I'm talking about. The play calling trash right now. They got one handoff right now. They on the Ask Madden right now. And every play is inside handoff. Run up the middle. Jimmy Horn. Jimmy, just get upfield, bro. Just get upfield, man. And that kind of play, you just got to get near the first down. So basically, they just squandered away the field position. Get 3 on the board. Look at the play. Look, you can see what I'm talking about. Look, Jimmy caught the ball. 2 blockers for just get upfield. Jimmy, just get upfield. But then he tried to dodge, and that's can. So we got Field. They're almost on the left hash. You know, college, they little spot is different. Philly with a nice field goal right down the middle. Colorado was up 3-0. All right, let's read this. So Shedeur got to run it himself a little bit. Yeah, that play he picked up, which was what, or not picked up, but when it was like 3rd and 25, and he picked up a majority of that, and they had a manageable 4th down. He needs to do that more. I understand being a pocket quarterback, and I understand getting every receiver possibly involved in the game. The issue is you know what? He hits a lot of different receivers, but they're second reads. He's great at going to the next read. But we need to start scripting like that. Jimmy Horn was open because they're on Travis. We need to start hitting the other receivers. The other guys got to start cooking because they are. We seen on one play where Travis was going deep. They put a safety and a corner on him. He's getting double teamed. They're not treating him like a corner playing receiver. They're treating him like a receiver playing corner. And that's respect. You want somebody to respect you, but sometimes respecting you comes with destroying you. And I feel like this is one of those games. That's why I said Travis probably have 8 to 9 catches and a touchdown. I don't, and not even 100 yards. Because one thing that I did see them coming through with was the ability to load up on Travis Hunter. So that's why I saw Xavier Weaver and Jimmy Horn turning up. But not even they turning up because Shedeur Sanders is playing like Ryan Tannehill right now and staring the hell out of Travis Hunter and then working his way back to everybody else. And by the time he works his way back to everybody else, he's getting sacked or he's being hurried or he's being rushed outside the pocket. It's like that play where he just threw to Jimmy Horn was probably one of his best throws so far. Not because the play was scripted for Jimmy Horn, but just because He didn't look at Travis. That's a win in my book today. He said, he said he keep throwing to the same people, man. I can't. Real talk, ball facts. I said the same thing. Colorado up. The issue is picking your fights. Yeah, one thing is, Shedeur likes his matchup with Travis Hunter against everybody. He thinks Travis Hunter is the best receiver in the nation. I'm sorry to tell you, receiver is a different position. I do believe that Shedeur Sanders is the best quarterback in the nation. I do not believe that Travis Hunter is the best receiver in the nation. Now, corner, yes. But I think that, let me go and explain that before the game continues. Because we're still in commercial, I believe. To be an elite corner, you have to be what Travis Hunter is. Instinctive, physical, good hand-eye coordination, knowing what the receiver is doing, able to make tackles here and there. For a receiver, that's a different type of monster. So we got Feely kicking the ball off, kicks it into the end zone, no return by Nebraska. So before Nebraska takes the field, let me finish this. Receiver, sometimes you just got a great monster that knows how to run routes and catch difficult balls. Pause. Holy shit. Catch difficult balls and be able to pinpoint a certain pass heights and what's the word? Speeds and velocities. You know what I'm saying? They're able to read the pass very well. And they know how to bring it down. That's the specialty that they have. They don't have no other purpose other than track the ball. Travis is not the best receiver in the nation at that, because he's also not the best physical specimen in the nation. It's a bunch of tall ass, buff, fast, strong receivers that specialize in catching that football. But at corner, he's truly something special. So shout out to Ballfest for coming through. Hey, shout out to Tears too, turning us up, man. Shout out to Chuck Morris, turn this shit up. There we go. So we got Nebraska in the shotgun. Center and the quarterback seems to be on the same page. Quick pass to Kemp, number 1. That's about the only receiver I know. I like Kemp, number 1. Well, Kemp the 4th, but he's number 1. I like him. He needs to be on a team like the Patriots. A nice little slot receiver. Big body. Catch short passes. Make long gains. They're on the pistol right now. Running back behind the quarterback. Hands off to the running back. Tackle for a loss. Oh my God, Dominic. That was some Ray Lewis shit right there. He was on that. He didn't even get, like, why would you not pick him up, right tackle? I understand you got a down block, but he's on that. Yeah, Dominic trying to get to the next level. He said he ain't going to block me. What, they got a tight end coming to pull around to stop me? Nah. Ooh-wee. He gonna think about that. A little Nick Chubb copy. That's who he is. That's who he is to me. He a little Nick Chubb. They took him out the game after that hit. They got number 14 in the backfield. What is this, a false start? Let's see. What do we got? A delay of game, even more disrespectful. That means you don't know what play you calling. It's been some nasty first two weeks of football. I know it's like new into the season and it's gonna be issues and kinks, but it's just a bunch of mental errors. This is called brain fart football. And Colorado fans are out here like they've never been. All these Ice Kings and Ice Queens in the crowd, they waving that towel around like they getting paid to do it. We got number 22 back in the backfield. Let's see if they utilize him. Sam's in a shotgun, looking for his receiver. Interception by Silman Craig. Cameron Silman Craig. I told you, bro, when we talked about that earlier. When he looks at the quarterback, he already running there. Wherever you could look him, if he was a good quarterback, you could look him off for sure. But he knows that he's not a good quarterback. Every time the quarterback looks somewhere, he's already running. Look at it. Look. He said, he looking that way, we don't give a fuck. He looked this way, I'm on it. I'm on it. Keep running. Give me that shit. I'm out. Look at that. As soon as the quarterback turned his head back, he's like, yep, he throwing this way. I'm on it. And he's laughing as the ball in the air. I love that, man. I love me some Silman Craig, man. He get her done. So that's 3 turnovers and it's 3-0. So let's see if Shador can capitalize on the field position. St. Travis in motion. He fouled. Hold on. That's the new nigga. Oh, that's Tavares Dawson. My fault. He wasn't playing last week. We got Tavares Dawson with the touchdown. But my TV a little grainy. I think everybody waking up and getting on the internet. Bro, let's go. First touchdown of the season. There we go. That's all you need. Get Shador going. Get the receivers going. Get that confidence flowing. 9-0. Actually, no, 10-0 Colorado. Because this kicker is money on field goals or extra points. Hey, money on the extra points. 10-0 Colorado. That's how I feel. And they put Savion in the game too. Savion make you think different. If you see Dylan in the game, you assume it's a pass. If you see Savion, you worried about the run. See how that linebacker came up and it's too late. Goodbye. He ran an amazing crossing route. That's all you need. It's a play action. If you can make a linebacker come forward a little bit and they don't drop back into their zone properly, that's all you're looking for. There we go, man. We popped the lid off now. The pressure is gone. We can relax a little bit. But does that ignite Colorado or does that ignite Nebraska? What we got going forward, guys? Yeah, no, Shador I said he's the best quarterback in college football. When y'all get a chance, I'm telling you, Chuck, even Ball Facts, Tears, man, I dropped the video talking about Shador Sanders is the best quarterback in college football. Also dropped a short, as I said it before the game last week against TCU. I believe he's the best quarterback in college football. Now, we got a lot of Caleb fans. Look in the comments. Them Caleb fans came for me, bro. But I am going to post more divisive content. Okay, Caleb Williams, I didn't know he had fans like horses. There we go. The juices are flowing in the whole stadium. So here we go. We got Nebraska's offense back on the field. Am I tripping? Did I miss the kickoff? I ain't tripping, right? Did I miss the kickoff? So we got 22 in the backfield. Hand off to 22. Reads a block. Yeah, he's a good running back. It's just the fact that I don't think he can run you to a win. Not against this team. Unless he breaks a crazy run, which I don't see him breaking because Colorado seems to be very disciplined on outside containment and not allowing. And I think that was Woods finally making a tackle. Shout out to Woods. At AB the hero, Woods finally made a tackle. That was AB's first point when he came in here. Talk about number 43 does not play run support. And I started to notice that. He do not help out. Oh, he trying to get gone. Damn, he almost killed his own dude. Hey, look at bro. He turned bro into the letter U. Look like the letter C. Bro, pelvis got to be hurt. Damn. Damn. This is what you stretch for in football. That's what you got to stretch for. We'll catch the comments as soon as we get a little intermission. Right now, it's on point. It's a lot of hurry up offense. Step up in the pocket. He slung that ball effortlessly. That's why I say he got a rocky forearm. He's just not that accurate. Intentional grounding, or is it roughing the passer? Let's see. Let's see what we got. The refs are huddled up. They seem unsure of who threw the flag and why. They're still having a conversation, strangely. If you throw the flag, I think we should know why. Is that a lady ref? I can't quite tell from this angle, but the chin does look super feminine. All right, show us the replay at this point. We don't give a fuck about the refs talking. You nigga tripping. They gave us the whole ref conversation. Okay. Oh, wow. Taunting? Okay. So they basically called 3 fouls. Yeah, they had to smack him, though. That's a big body quarterback. Oh, he did get in his face, and then 66. That's what you got to be as a lineman. Just be a monster. Just be a monster. Let's go. Same dude, same pressure. Never mind. It's not the same, though. But that is Payne. But that wasn't Payne's sack, though. Payne wasn't the one that got back there like that, was it? Let me see. Oh, never mind. That is Payne. Damn. Bro, Payne was moving like a linebacker. My fault. Hey, look, I apologize. I'm not going to always be right. But he was moving like a linebacker. I thought that was a blitz. I like that. He took it personal. I need to figure out what position number 4 play. I never see his name because his hair be in the way. I know him from the well-off media, of course, but I just want to see him. Hopefully, he's the strong safety and take Trevor Woods' job. No offense to Trevor Woods. I just feel like Trevor Woods should be like passing situation only. Like if we come out with 5 DBs, you bring out Trevor. We come out with 4 DBs, anybody else. It's 3rd and 17. Nebraska football. A bunch of Nebraska fans in the crowd, strangely. One timeout left by each team. I didn't even realize it was a timeout. We got some strange camera angles this game. But I guess I'll get to the comments at halftime. We basically almost there. Hopefully we give Colorado one more chance to potentially score, go up 17-0. This is a bad situation. It's 3rd and 17. The quarterback's not very accurate. He doesn't make good decisions. They're rushing 2 linebackers, prevent tight coverage. He moves up in the pocket. He does what he does best, which is run the football. He's a big-ass a running back, if you will. Hey, look, hey, number 66 about business. Hey, number 66 about business. I respect that. I'm going to have to get his name after the game. Those are the kind of linemen I like. You need a lineman with that nasty edge. As a former lineman, you love to see guys like that. That's a big nasty right there. A mauler. And he willing to take on anybody. He'll be at the on the lineman. I forgot what the award is for lineman. He'll be on the list. Nebraska punts. Punt goes backwards. That's amazing. That's the second time this happened this game, though. Oh, yeah, we do got NFL football tomorrow. I've been so entrenched in college, almost forgot about it. I seen Patrick Mahomes and the Lions, but I forgot the fucking bunch of other games got to come on, too. All right, here we go. Colorado's offense is back on the field. I think Shedeur Sanders did break his tunnel vision. Shout out to the chat. I think we all noticed that at the same time. Bro has some tunnel vision going on. But he broke his tunnel vision, and that's what makes great quarterbacks great. The tunnel vision is now stopped. Shotgun, drop back, looking for Jimmy. Not open. Running a little more. He picks up about 2 yards. Got the ball out of bounds, which is what you need. Yeah, I ain't gonna front. When they come out here ready to play the pass, they know how to play that damn pass. Now, when they come out here with an offense that's like a 4-3, that's offsides, free play. Throw it as deep as you can. Travis Hunter breaks 2 tackles, picks up about an extra 5 yards after the breaking tackle, probably a 22-yard gain. I would have thrown the ball deep as I could, though. Yeah, when you got those kind of plays, you can't throw a regular pass like that. That's what you would have thrown normally. When you get a flag like that, throw that shit toward the end zone. Bro is tripping. Weaver! Hey, Weaver was almost gone. He almost broke it. For those who don't know, when you get the first down in college football, the clock stops. Hurry up offense. Found Jimmy. Offsides. I think again. Hey, what's the chances of getting 2 offsides in the same drive? Niggas is undisciplined. But when you got offsides like that, throw the ball down the field, bro. First down, Colorado. They're about to start to play. The clock will start running. They are within 20 yards. You want to try to get a touchdown. If you get a completion, timeout immediately. Or pick up a first down at least. Receivers hit Savion. Savion picks up a few yards. Timeout, timeout, timeout. I like that. Now, this is Shedeur that we need. You see how he worked through all his progressions and seen the running back open, and then they come up and stop the running back? That's what you want to do ideally as a defense, but as a quarterback, for him being able to see that, we have to give him credit. Most quarterbacks will stare at a guy and force a pass. He said, nope, 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 running back. So here we go. Colorado looking to go up 13-0 in the first half. Nebraska's actually giving them a hell of a game. I feel as if they will make some adjustments, and they will say it's personal. They're about to have its personal speech at halftime. We will see it on Well-Off Media. They're going to turn up because they got to for the fans that show me. So we got Jace Feely lining the kick up from the right hash. They calling the field goal. I'm going to say they calling the and he missed it. Ooh-wee. He didn't. It was a timeout before then, but I'm saying, like, it's a good thing they called that because he would have missed it. Icing the kicker sometimes backfires because you see a nigga miss the field goal. He like, okay, I hit it a little bit to the right. Now we finna adjustment. So this is where ice the kicker kind of fails you, and you don't actually ice the kicker. You set him up for a much better kick. Here we go. So Feely sizing up the kick again. I don't know what they're waiting on, but it's 31-yard attempt. Colorado should be going into the halftime up 13-0 on Nebraska. What a great game. It's a decent performance by Colorado so far. It would have been bad until they scored, so we got to up it to decent. Here we go. Feely ready for the snap from the right hash, right down the middle. Field goal, halftime, 13-0. Hey, how did Jay Feely stay out here for 13 years? I'm just assuming, like, we're not even adding his college career. Let's just stick on pure NFL career. How did he be out here for 13 years and his son still has a thick Australian accent? How is that even possible? Ain't no way you living out here and your accent is that strong still. All right, we're having a conversation. Coach Brian, let's see what you got to say. Okay. He right. It is personal, though. So right now, I like his ability to be honest. You got the pregame show interviewing him now. My biggest issue would be this so far. No run versatility. They are running the exact same plays that they started the game with. The run game has no versatility. So let's get to the comment section. I'm sorry for ignoring y'all for so long, but them niggas is running consistent offense. All right, so I'm gonna start from Chuck Morris. The issue is picking your fights. 44. He said he not okay. Here we go. I did read that already. So I missed the kickoff. Yeah, bro. I don't think we seen the kickoff. Something happened, bro. Like I think they did it while they were still going over something. So we just missed the kickoff. For some strange reason, I don't just miss the kickoff without knowing nothing. I feel like something happened. It's Colorado all day. Shout out to Twin, man. 43 there for clutch moments. This a beatdown, and I'm cheesing. That's facts. That's how I feel right now. We've reached halftime. Yesterday's halftime show, we had a few guys, man. We had, I'm trying to figure out what the guys that we had. Murgod. I think we had a little bit of AB the Hero. We had Gemini. We had Devastating. We had All Access Dex. And we had Coffee in the chat. Sky in the chat. Was people only worried because TCU was supposed to win? So we not here because we think Nebraska is a cakewalk? Am I learning something? We gotta support them in the cakewalks too. You know what I'm saying? But this wasn't necessarily a cakewalk. That's why I love to watch these type of games. The games you think should be cakewalks, you get to see what the offenses are doing good and bad on both sides, and what the defenses are doing good and bad on both sides. And so far, if Nebraska was able to throw the football, it would be a tie game. But they're not able to throw the football. They're relying on a run game, and then they go away from the run game, and they also have 2 fumbles. And they're just playing overall bad football. And it's only close because Colorado is also playing bad football. So we're waiting to get the halftime report. Let me hear from the chat what y'all think so far about the game. Nebraska, I would say, is showing me a much better. And I talk about Nebraska a lot because we expect Colorado to win. But I did my research on Nebraska last night, and they're showing me a different team than I've seen. The only thing that's constant is they still have 0 points in the first half. So that's the constant, 0 points. But the difference will be this: the quarterback is throwing the football a little more and they're running the ball a little more. So if they were able to capitalize, I could see the game being so much closer. But they're refusing to they're refusing to execute some of the small things. But overall, Shedeur Sanders has come to life. Um, who else came to life? Weaver. Weaver's been playing a solid game overall. I kind of thought that he would have a big game. I said he would have 150 yards, 2 touchdowns. He has 0 touchdowns so far. We got the halftime report with Rob Stone, Brady Quinn, Mark Ingram, Matt Leinart, and old man character to the right. I forgot his name. But they're going over the highlights, basically showing that what we seen was every time the center snaps the ball incorrectly, some bullshit happens. And he did that more than once. Actually, like 3 times. So if you fumble the snap 3 times in one game, there's a disconnect between center and quarterback. And that's a disconnect we need to work on. He said, yeah, hey, zero, zero is a constant. They didn't score last week in the first half. They didn't score this week in the first half. And they scored 7 in the third quarter, and I think a field goal in the fourth. And then they were up. And then they decided to throw the game away to Minnesota in the fourth quarter with like a minute left. Man, I'm gonna need my haters here when it's lucrative too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need y'all to talk y'all shit, even when it's not lucrative. Is what I'm trying to say. It was lucrative last week. We didn't really. Well, I wouldn't say we, but the haters didn't really think that TCU would lose to Colorado. This week they like, oh shit, Colorado ranked and Nebraska just lost, so they're not even here to, they ain't trying to pick that hill to die on. But if you watched the game, you would have been able to cheer for something. You know what I'm saying? After the stops and the plays that they've made so far, you would have been like, oh, you would have been able to have something to cheer for. But so far, it's all Colorado. A fumble changed the entire direction of the game. Shedeur Sanders has yet to throw an interception so far. I need to check out all the quarterbacks in the country who are still without interceptions of the top schools and compare him to them. So far, let me bring up the stats real quick. That's going to be our next move. Give me a second, y'all. We're going to get the stats. Nebraska versus Colorado. So here we go. Colorado got that 13 in the second quarter. That means they're coming alive. So Sims right now, he's 6 of 10, 71 yards, 1 interception. He threw that interception to Cameron Stillman. We got Irvin Jr., 14 carries, 73 yards. Says is keep feeding him the basketball. Holy shit, bro! Am I craving basketball? This is the second time that's happened from last week and this week. But keep feeding him the football. At this point, the quarterback is pretty trash. Let him run the ball a little more. And if you want to be a competitive team, Irvin needs to have at least 30 carries today. He has 14 right now. Another 14 would be 28. So give him about another 16 carries, and they should be on point as far as being able to compete. Outside of that, it's nothing they got going for themselves. We got Kemp. I think his name was Billy Kemp. He's some mulatto somewhere, but he's a big receiver. Well, not big, but he's a thick receiver. Pause. What I mean by that is he's about 5'10", maybe 200. You know what I'm saying? That's a thick receiver. If you was like Devontae Smith, who's 6 foot, 160, you know what I'm saying? Those are those guys that's not a thick receiver, obviously. But this dude is he's like a Steve Smith. There we go. Perfect comparison. He's literally like a Steve Smith archetype. Little, short, fast, choppy. My fault, y'all. I be having to blow my nose. It's getting hot as hell. I don't know what it is, but I'm bringing y'all this commentary, and it's 90 degrees right now. So, yeah, look, I know a lot of y'all is Central and East Coast timing. Y'all get the pleasure of having AC and shit. I ain't got no AC. Your boy is sitting here with the um cover or whatever this shit is called because I don't use it much because uh I only use it to block out the sun. But point being is it's about 95 right now. Your boy is in here sweating, swiffering, and dying. But we gonna keep it going for y'all. Savion Wilkerson needs touches. Tony, I'm gonna say this. That's a real base comment of you. I was saying this earlier. Savion needs to touch the ball. They are ready for Dylan. I think last week they weren't expecting Dylan to be a pass catcher, but now Dylan is on film catching passes. So whenever Dylan comes out the backfield, they own that shit. They know he can turn something into something, and they own him immediately. So this is the game where you want to get Savion involved. When Savion comes out the backfield, like you seen on that play that got him down to kick the field goal, they weren't on him like that. Why? When they see Savion, they assume power running. They don't cover him out the backfield. So allow Savion to be able to catch some passes, allow Savion to be able to run the ball. And that's not the biggest problem. The biggest problem is this. Colorado has had no versatility in the run game. Every run has come off an inside handoff in the shotgun. That's not an effective run game. You have to be able allow Shador to play under center here and there, have some versatility in your offense. When Shador is in a shotgun and when he's in the pistol, have some good handoffs too, but be able to hand the ball off from under center too. And I think that's what they're not doing. Right now, I do want to say this. If this is the team that we're taking to Oregon and USC, I don't see us winning. But let's see if they make the adjustments coming from halftime. To Nico Beaston, I appreciate that, Chuck. Niggas ain't ever tried to call a game at 90 degrees. But I'm doing it for y'all. It's much love to y'all, man. I love this football stuff and y'all make it interesting. Had a ball facts appearance too. You know, it might not be as lit as last week, but I think everybody just wanted to get that initial excitement out. For me, I'm gonna be consistent. That's gonna be my thing when it comes to this specifically. So here we go. I'm gonna bring up the Colorado stats. Shador Sanders is 14 of 21. Throwing 21 passes in the first half is absolutely crazy. And I'm not saying like that's a high amount, but I'm just saying like if you got a run game, you don't need to throw it 21 times. Dylan Edwards has 4 carries, 9 yards, 2.2 yards carry. Shador has 7 carries, 7 yards. That's just from he had one long gain and the rest has been shitty, keeping it real. And we had Cavossier. That's a crazy ass name. Who named this nigga? Cavossier Smoke or Cavassier? Named this nigga after an alcohol brand? I actually don't know what that is, but it's absolutely insane. But yeah. Let me get back on point. Smoke has 1 carry. I think he picked up a yard or two, and he ain't touched the ball since. Coach Prime expect the running game to work, and they ain't getting no damn touches. Think about that. How you expect these niggas to come out here and run a damn football and they can't touch the ball? You're tripping. Nigga Shador out here taking all the credit. If I'm just looking objectively, but I'm like they're not even putting themselves in position to run the ball well. It's gonna be Shador Sanders carried the team. Shador Sanders carried the team, which is not a problem because he can do it. But you know, if you want to give your running back or running backs a chance to thrive, you got to be able to give them plays that are, you know, unique and able to be well blocked for. And they showing me some Ohio State. This nigga throwing that damn football. My fault, but some plays that are able to work out for it. So here we go. We got Xavier Weaver, 4 catches, 40 yards, 10 yards a catch. We got let me get the name right. Tavarish Dawson Jr. 2 carries, 2 catches, 36 yards, a touchdown. Travis Hunter, 2 catches, 33 yards. Jimmy Horn, 4 catches, 24 yards. That's not a good game. Not by either. And I think it's simply because Shedeur Sanders had tunnel vision early in the game. But now he's just looking for who was open. So the game might really just break open right now. I appreciate that ball facts. Hold on, let me hit the man. This weather change, boy, it got my nose stopping. I'm like crazy. All right, we good. We good. Say great coverage in game. Thank you, Chuck, man. He said I'm Jose Cuervo. Yeah, bro. Like, have you ever met a nigga named Cavassier? Like, holy shit. I don't even. What? How do you come up with that? I got to see if that's like an alcohol or what kind of. Nah, bro, it is a drink. Ain't no fucking way, one nigga. Bro, I was just joking. It's a cognac. Bro, there's no way. Only black people, bro. I tell you, that's the creativity we got. Only a black person is gonna name their son Cavassier, and it actually be alcohol. That shit is ain't no fucking way. But bro, yeah, we live right now. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. I should have shared it on my channel. I kind of fucked up. I forgot to do that. I announced it last week, and I would have had some of the people that support me here too, here and there. They did pop in last week's game, and left a comment or two. I should have shared it on mine, so that's my fault. I'll share it afterward though. Maybe they can listen to the broadcast on replay. So shout out to the replay gang. Appreciate y'all. We got a long halftime report to go over. It was much smoother last week because we had Murgod arguing, Murgod and Phonics, and I believe the chat was going at Sky, so it made it real easy to get through halftime. But right now, we solo Mike, and I take on all the challenges that brings, and y'all make it easy, man. Ball facts inspire me, man. You don't even know, bro. They say never meet your idols, and I met my idol, 2 of them. All this did is motivate me. So let's see. Let's get back to the stats. Let's see if we can pull up some of the defensive stats. See who's leading in tackles. My fault, y'all. My shit disconnected real quick. Hold on. Let me get give me a few seconds. Let me see. Let me get a mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Y'all got me? You can hear me? My Wi-Fi had disconnected, so I said, "Fuck it. Let's just keep it on data right now." And I'm trying to make sure it's clear, smooth, and to make sure no cutting out, none of that. So we good though? Can you hear me? All right, appreciate that. Appreciate that. So we're about to bring up some of the defensive stats for both teams. We should be entering from halftime or exiting from halftime real shortly. They actually don't even have any of the defensive stats up. Google getting kind of lazy, ain't they? Niggas tripping. Might have to like bring up ESPN or something. Niggas refuse to record the stats. Let me see. See if they at least got Nebraska's. No, I don't even got Nebraska's defensive stats. Them niggas is lazy. Let me see. Nebraska, Colorado. I'm gonna do it on ESPN. We're gonna see if we can get a little defensive update for us real quick. Because that's straight ridiculous. Here we go. Pulled up ESPN. Bring up some of the team stats. Or the box score, if you will. Here we go. Defensively. They got Cameron Linhart leading tackles for Nebraska. That's the Ice King. When you see him, I think that's number 3 or something. It's the big ass Ice King you always see making plays. That's him. He has 3 tackles. The second leading tackler is Makai Bayer, whatever his name is. It's a crazy spelling. It's GB. Literally, who name has a G and a B right next to each other? I'm gonna say Bayer with 3 total tackles. Malcolm Hartzog with 3 total tackles. Those are the leading tacklers for Nebraska. Let's get Colorado real quick. We got Jordan Dominic, 4 total tackles. Amarion Cooper, 4 total tackles. Marvin Ham, 4 total tackles. Cameron Silman Craig, 3 tackles and an interception. We got Taj Austin with a half sack. They credit him half sack, and they gave Leonard Payne the other half sack. So far we got 1 sack on the game, 4 tackles for a loss for Colorado, and we got Nebraska ready to kick the football back off. Yeah, it's definitely a full house. Yeah. Colorado does look good. Appreciate he got his favorite team as his name now, Bucks, Rays, Bolts. Much love to y'all, man. Y'all fuck with me, man. I appreciate that. Let's turn the game back up a little bit, get y'all a little ambiance into the speaker, and we're gonna talk over it as fair use. Fair use warning. I just remembered. Matt Rule was the coach of the Bears. It's either Broncos or Bears, but it was a Matt Nagy and a Matt Rule. One of them niggas was coaching the Bears, bro. I ain't tripping. But we got Shedeur under center right now. I believe they're gonna hand the ball off right up the middle. No, they didn't hand the ball off, but Shedeur Sanders did get sacked. Wow. Yeah, that's Reimer. Or Reimer, my fault. Reimer is in the backfield again. That ice is consistently in the backfield, bro. So Reimer and Lanehart, those dudes are dangerous. Number 5 and let me get Reimer number. Number 5 and 4. Yeah, the 2 Ice Kings on defense, them dudes is dangerous. Found Dylan Edwards, breaks 1 tackle, picks up a good 5 yards. So we got 3rd and 15. Let's see what Shedeur Sanders is able to do. Pass for 134 yards, 15 to 22. They got I think a 3 and 3. That's 3 down linemen and 3 linebackers. A 3-3-5. That's a nickel set. Shedeur breaks a tackle. Shedeur makes a long pass down the field. Moss, Travis Hunter with a push off though. Great catch, but that definitely was illegal. Let's call it for what it is. I ain't gonna hold you. That's illegal, boy. That's illegal. He pushed off, but we gonna take it. Look at him. Thank you. That's all you need. I guess he didn't extend the arm all the way, but still, that's illegal, boy. The same run play they've run about 18 times now. Handoff straight up the middle. Great catch by Travis, though. Because he could have pushed off and didn't catch it, and that would have made us think about the push off the whole time. Pass to number 6, tackle made by number 6. I would say we got to get Jimmy Horn involved. I didn't think, damn, I forgot his name right now. Kavarius or something. One of them dudes. Wow. And I said get Jimmy Horn involved. He just got tackled behind the line of scrimmage. It was 3rd and 1. So now I think it's 4th and 3. They're going for it on 4th down. Just look at the way they fit their pants. Pause. It's big pause, but look at the way they linemen fit their pants. And then on Nebraska's offense, bro, this sounds. But you look, just buy into me. No, this is as a football guy. This is things you pay attention to. The way that Nebraska fits their pants, tackle, turnover on downs. But yeah, look at the way Colorado's linemen fit their pants and the way that Nebraska linemen fit their pants. That lets you know that somebody's thighs is a lot stronger. A little sad. It's personal, but these niggas ain't playing that well. It just seems like it's a disconnect somewhere. So who we got? Should have been a penalty? Absolutely. I would have called a push off. But a receiver, number 12. 15-yard penalty. Replay, 2nd down. Or 3rd down, whatever one it was. Right now we on commercial. So far, Nebraska's defense is better than their offense. Their defense is coming to play. The offense is not. But I think for the offense to compete, like I said during halftime, right, you got to keep running the ball. Running back need about 30 carries minimum. If I'm his coach, and if I'm the coaches up, the people that watch from the booth or the skybox, I'm ringing down like, hey, 30 carries minimum, number 22. He's the only offense they have. The quarterback don't know when to throw the ball and when not to throw the ball. He not running the ball today. Last week, he did all types of read option. He had probably 100 yards rushing that game. This week, nigga just not running the ball. So, hey, something off. Something off with the guy. Yeah, this is a good game. It's not a cakewalk. So I'm gonna have to walk that back when the game is over. I was being disrespectful. They showing me that sometimes you need to shut the hell up. My fault. I was looking at a Just for Men commercial. All right. But yeah, one thing I will bring up, Shador is looking sharp, but he's not on the same page as the receivers. And I think the issue is because they put number 6 in there. I'm not trying to hate on number 6, but it seems like number 6 stole the rhythm from the other 3 receivers. That's what I'm getting at. So last week when it was just Jimmy Horn, Travis, and Xavier, them niggas was hooping. This week, you add number 6 to the bunch, and they seem to forgot how to hoop. Bro, number 13 look like Young Ma. Bro need to grow a beard. Number 22 with the ball, gets upfield. Yeah, bro, I promise you, bro. Just look at some Nick Chubb and look at him. They're like the same running back. Nick Chubb just probably has a little more center of gravity. He stays on his feet a little easier. But the running style, the vision, the speed when they running, it's evident. Trevor Woods, I believe, would have stopped. He is getting better, though. Play action pass, rollout. Caught pass by number 13. First down for Nebraska, 1st and 10. We in the third quarter, 11:05 left to go in the game. Yeah, these receivers are solid. The issue is the quarterback ain't solid. Every receiver I've seen it's not like TCU where it's just a bunch of tall ass dudes. These dudes actually got some talent at the receiver group. They just don't got a guy throwing them the ball. Sacked by number 49. That's Austin. Number 49, Austin. Nice little swim move. Got right by the lineman. That's one thing guards struggle with. Guards are made to block big guys. Big on big. Bob. Big on big. Guards block defensive linemen very well who are huge. But he put a little guy on him. He got right around him. He's too fast. 2nd and 17. Second sack of the game. Sims is in the shotgun. Quarterback draw. He's gone. Touchdown. His touchdown. 10, 5, touchdown. As soon as that hole opened, that's touchdown. That's why I said, bro, got to run the ball. That throwing shit, that nigga's a running back. Yeah, y'all check out my this morning's video. He's a running back. You can't tell me otherwise. Got me fucked up telling me this nigga a quarterback. That's gone. Goodbye. He's too fast. It's 6-13. 7-13. Nebraska has brought the game within a touchdown. Say he's the next Lamar Jackson. I wouldn't say necessarily because Lamar Jackson is shifty. When you watch the Lamar Jackson highlights, it's a bunch of niggas doing the splits. When you watch them Lamar Jackson highlights, it's a bunch of niggas that have no clue how to tackle him. Whoop, whoop. When you watch Lamar Jackson highlights, that's what comes to mind. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's going to come to mind the whole time. It's just a bunch of cleats coming off and juke moves. This dude is more of a bat. He's kind of like, what's the dude that played for the Bears? I forgot his name, but he's from Ohio State. Y'all stay with me. Y'all know his name. I know y'all know who he is. I don't know who he is. I know his name, but not off the top of my head right now. When I see it, it's going to be like, oh, yeah, him. You know what I'm saying? But he reminds me of the player for the Bears, but he's more of a put-together runner. They're around the same speed. You know, they both clearly like a 4-4 run. Justin Fields, thank you. He's like a Justin Fields to where he's kind of like 6'2"-ish fast, and he's more of like a straight line speed. Like I would say Lamar Jackson is straight line speed with jukes. Justin Fields is more of a elusive straight line speed because Lamar Jackson is elusive too. But it's like he creates the elusiveness. Justin Fields just know how to not get tackled. This quarterback is more of like a Justin Fields with tackle breaking ability. He knows how to get straight up and down the field, and if you try to tackle him, he'll stiff arm you. He's a stiff arming quarterback. I like this quarterback though, as a runner. When y'all go watch my video, appreciate that. I'm gonna keep plugging that video, the past two videos especially, because I think they was fire. When you go over the highlights, he showed me that he's a running back, and that play he just showed us he's a running back. So right now we're waiting on the game to come back on. They're showing some highlights from other games from back in the day. I forgot Rex Burkhead was back there. So Sims delivered a great drive. Colorado's offense is now about to be back on the field after this kickoff. 9:50 in the third quarter. There we go. Kickoff into the ooh, that went way to the left. But yeah, kickoff to the far left is what I was going to say. Advertising undisputed. It's only natural. They own Fox. Richard Sherman, Michael Irvin, Skip Bayless, Keyshawn. Skip Bayless hates this new lineup. He won't tell you, but I'm letting you know, he hates the new lineup. He don't get to talk enough, and Keyshawn keep fucking yapping his damn mouth. So there we go. Shedeur Sanders in the shotgun. Receiver in motion. The same handoff that they've ran 42 times now. Smoke with a good 6-yard gain. I don't like the run game. I have a problem with Colorado's run game. I'm going to talk about it. You got to come with a little more than that. Do you think it's his first round pick? The running back for Nebraska? Hell no. That nigga can't throw the football. Now, if he was a running back, perhaps. A nice pass to the tight end. Tight end picks up a good 6 yards, first down. Nice pass caught by Harrison. Shedeur Sanders is finally looking for other guys. I'm sorry. I know that was nasty, but I tried to get it out before the play. I tell you, bro, your boy's struggling right now. This 90 degrees is getting me. We got Xavier Weaver. I don't know if it was an incomplete pass that was tipped or if it was an incomplete pass that was thrown over the head of his receiver. Throwing the ball on the ground, 3rd and 10. I think what's holding Shedeur Sanders back is he refuses to run the football. If he's not going to run the football, they're going to keep saying, let's go ahead and drop everybody in the coverage. If he's throwing the football, we don't need to worry about him running. Man, I apologize. I know that was nasty. I've been muting the past ones, but that one, I tried to rush out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling nasty like football right now. 3rd down, they're 3rd and 10 right now, or they're 3rd and 10, and they're 3 for 10 on 3rd down. Shedeur Sanders drops back, unblocked guy, wide open receiver, Weaver. Great pass and great catch. Now that's what I love about Shedeur. Just look how he already knew where to go. Now he didn't put enough air on it. I would have put some mustard on that, let him go get it and let him score. But it got where it was supposed to go. Hurry up offense. Ain't no way, boy. Hold on. Let's see what's up. They said they're going to see if he caught the ball. Oh, they wasn't reviewing it. A nigga just decides to line off sides. Number 6 was basically on defense. Handoff up the middle to Smoke. Smoke a good 6-yard gain. 2nd and 9 or 2nd and 8. Yeah, that was definitely a catch. I thought they were reviewing it. I was kind of confused. All right, we got Hankerson in the game. My fault. That was not Smoke. That's Hankerson. Hankerson wide open. Catches the ball. 3rd and 1. If they fielding the ball properly, it's 3rd and 1. But they might give him a 1st and 10. On me, that's 3rd and 1. Hankerson is delivering some juice, changing the offense. The same inside handoff that they've ran 5 times now in a row. I don't like it at all. It's a different look, but it's the same play. I'm not a fan. Can we get a run to the outside maybe? Like that play to Hankerson was nice because it was to the outside or smoke. We got Dylan Edwards back in the game. Tight end in motion. Tight end out the backfield. Dylan Edwards wide open. And he drops the ball because he's not a receiver. Fuck. That's what it looks like to not be a receiver. You can catch the ball on these little short ones, them dink and dunks, like the Pope was saying. Them dink and dunks. But that's what it looks like to not be a receiver. That's what it looks like, boys, to not be a receiver. And Shador hit him perfectly, too. Third and 10. Shador bringing a man in motion. Xavier Weaver. Touchdown by Weaver. I seen it. Just got right behind the zone. That's all it was. Xavier Weaver touchdown. "12-yard touchdown by Xavier Weaver." Just look at that. Look at the way Shador left, right. Okay, I see you cutting up into the field. It's man coverage. You wide open. Dart touchdown. Oh my God. I love that. I don't understand this motion shit on the kickoff. He's on the way to throwing for my prediction, which is 4 touchdowns. No, 5. I think I said 5 and 400 yards. I think he will hit that. He will get that 400 yards because they don't like to run the ball, clearly. Shador Sanders will have 400 yards passing and 5 touchdowns, and that's what we're looking forward to. Bro, I need to check the UV index, the pollen index, boy. RC talks about basketball. Appreciate you for coming through. He says, unbelievable. You going to coin that term right now? It's the Colorado talent. The discrepancy is huge. I wouldn't necessarily say that. I would say the only separation between this game is a quarterback. The quarterback on the other side is absolute booty cheeks. And that's not because he's a bad quarterback, but it's because he's a great running back. If I were an NFL team, I'd be scouting this quarterback to come play running back for my team. And I'm trying to think of a team that would need a running back right now. Let's just say, like, let's throw a team out there like the Eagles. I'm not saying they need a running back, but he would be the perfect guy that you want to bring in who's a gadget, who can play quarterback and run the ball effectively, since they didn't respect Miles Sanders. I would definitely want him to come be my gadget quarterback or gadget running back who I can throw a toss play to, flea flicker, and boy decides to throw a 40-yard bomb. So I said Colorado Buffaloes will win 17-37. I think Colorado can get close to 37. Yeah, I said they would drop a 40 bomb today. I think I said it would be 14-40 around there. Because I see the quarterback being good for a touchdown. Because he doesn't know how to throw the football. He knows how to throw the football, but he doesn't know how to make good decisions with throwing the football. And that's the difference. That's what I was trying to help people understand. You know, people like to not respect my knowledge of the game of football, but there's a difference between arm talent and a dude who has a talent for throwing the football. Well, and what I mean by that is a decision maker. You know exactly where to go. You know exactly where to go. A Patrick Mahomes, a week 1 Jared Goff. You just make all the right plays. And that's what Shador is. Now, Nebraska's quarterback has arm talent. He could throw that. Hey, What they used to talk about back in the day with athletic, strong ass black quarterbacks. Oh, he could throw the ball 70 yards on his knees. He one of those type quarterbacks. But overall, he's just not. He don't have no touch and no accuracy to it, no consistency. He don't know where to go with the football all the time. So if they want to have a chance, they got to keep running the ball. So here we go. We got Nebraska offense on the field. Most likely going to be in the shotgun, maybe the pistol. We'll see. I think the pistol formation is probably their best formation so far. So I would keep going back to it. But they're in the shotgun right now. They got number 14 in the backfield. I don't know why number 22 is not in the game. He's the best player by far on the offense. Number 14, tackle behind the line of scrimmage. That's about a 7-yard loss. Shout out to McClendon. That's the dude they call Unc. Silman Craig was back there too. 2nd and 22. That was way more than 7. That bro lost 12 yards. Say he could throw a cotton ball to the moon or throw a cotton ball on the moon. And I would say to the moon too. He's one of those dudes. The arm is just crazy. But we know what's not crazy, his decision making. Now when the ball is in his hands though, when he running that thing, he know what to do with it. He know how to get to that end zone. He's a special runner. Nice little pass to the mulatto, Steve Smith. Kemp the fourth. I like him. Here we go. We got Colorado on a big 3rd down. Nebraska on a big 3rd down. 3rd and 16. Somebody jingling their car keys. Bro, but I hope you don't drop them shits. You ain't going to be able to get home, buddy. They're not letting you on the field. All right, we got Sims in the shotgun again. He got to run the ball. The throwing is just not on. It's not on point. Dropped. Oh, they actually threw a dart there. Number 84 dropped it. Butler or Bueller. Let's see what his name is. He's an Ice King nonetheless. He dropped the ball. I believe I think they was right in the bread basket too. Let me see that. Yeah, that was right in the bread basket. Wow, he trash. Oh, Bullock, my fault. Bullock. Yeah, he trash for that. Wow, he just laid out the punter. They got to call a flag on that. Oh, they didn't call a flag? That's not roughing the kicker? Nigga just destroyed the punter. All right, here we go. We got RC talks about basketball. How the receiver dropped that ridiculous drop. I couldn't coach. I'd be yelling in his ear nonstop. Yeah, that was ridiculous, man. I don't know what's going on with bro, but bro don't seem to understand. We in the game this close, and we need you to catch this. We need you to catch this football. I'm about to say basketball again. We need you to catch this football, my guy. That would have been game changing. Imagine if they picked that up and they're able to be back on 1st and 10, and then they're going to run a quarterback draw again, and he's going to pick up about 20, 30 yards. But instead, we got a poo-poo receiver, don't know how to catch the football, and we on 4th and whatever, and then we got to punt the ball away to Shedeur Sanders was heating up. That's the worst part. This ain't just Shedeur Sanders. This Shedeur Sanders is heating up. It was personal last week. It's personal this week. But now he's heating up. Yeah, I would have caught a flag on that. If I'm not mistaken, you can't just decleat the punter like that. Oh, yeah, man. I was seeing all the Kadarius Toney memes because I watched the game in the first half. I think I fell asleep in the second half. And I was unable to finish the game. But then I seen that they had lost. I'm like, damn, how'd they lose? And I seen all the Kadarius Toney memes. And I seen the plays he's dropping. I'm like, damn, bro, you good? You practice this all day, every day. It's just the moment might be too big for some people. That's what I have to accept. That's what we have to accept. That's why only some people make it to the top levels. He gonna be in the league. But is he going to be at the top? Probably not. Bro, too nervous. Let's see how he rebounds. But we still waiting on this long commercial showing 1920s footage. Man, I need to check again the pollen content. This is brutal today. Bro, it's 90 degrees right now. Your boy out here. I'm fighting demons for y'all. I appreciate y'all for being here with me, man. It's like it's keeping my mind off of it. But this is this is torture. Like, why is it hot out of all weekends? Last weekend was perfect. I had energy. Nose wasn't stopping up because of the pollen and the humidity. It was perfect. This week is goddamn hell. But here we go. Shedeur Sanders in the shotgun. Dylan Edwards in the backfield. Shedeur Sanders with the ball tipped. Dylan Edwards catches the ball, picks up 7 yards. What kind of play was that? We like it, though. We like it. Yeah, he hit the shoulder. That's all it takes to ruin a guy's career, too. When he's throwing the ball and you catch him in that motion. A flag. Let's see who it's on. Wow. Travis Hunter with a false start. But yeah, that's all it takes to ruin a guy's career. Tear a rotator cuff or catch him in the middle of his motion. And it's like, ugh, he'll never throw the same again. Even with modern technology, he's going to change up his rhythm. Said doing Texas and Bama game today? No. Dylan Edwards with a seam. 50, 40, 30. Dylan Edwards with a nice 30-yard pickup. 34-yard gain. He was almost gone. I think after this I got to eat. That's why. Yeah, I'm on the West Coast, so I don't get to prepare like y'all. It's 12 for y'all. Shedeur Sanders with a nice pass to Xavier Weaver down to the 10-yard line. Buffaloes are on the move. Shedeur Sanders on his way to 400. Yes, Weaver is getting it in. I said this would be a breakout game for Weaver and Jimmy Horn, but I seem to only be right about Weaver. When y'all get a chance, man, youtube.com/Nico Savage. I dropped a few videos about Colorado recently. Just check them out. You know what I'm saying? Share the videos. You know, I don't expect to hit the algorithm every time. I'm still a small channel. But if I can get like 100 views on a video, I'm thankful for that. 100 views is like, I'll take that. I don't expect to get thousands of views every video. I'm not him yet, but I'll eventually be him. Wait till I get a laptop and start putting shit together. It's gonna be nice. So here we go. We in the pistol formation. I got Hankerson behind Shedeur. Fake handoff. Yeah, that's pass interference. That's big pass interference. But the biggest issue was Shedeur Sanders definitely stared the boy down. I think teams are starting to figure out in the red zone that Travis Hunter is an elite receiver. If we talking about red zone receivers, I'm putting Travis Hunter in the top of the country. If I'm talking about overall receivers, he's not top in the country. Oh, that's Young Ma. Bro, that nigga like Young M.A. Yeah, I think Shedeur threw that on purpose because he's seen him. That's double coverage. There's no way Shedeur is making that kind of a decision. That's big smothered. That's big smothered. Yeah. I was up 8 or 7. I got up at 7. Didn't even eat. Just got straight to business for y'all. So I love and appreciate y'all. You got Travis Hunter in motion. Savion Wilkerson with the fake handoff. Just give the ball to the motherfucking running back. Travis Hunter almost caught the ball. Stop trying to pad his stats. Stop trying to pad these niggas' stats. Hand the ball off to the running back. Stop goddamn playing with me. Great defense, Newsom. Nebraska's defense is solid. Colorado just better. But stop trying to pat these now. I'm not off that. Stop trying to pat these niggas' stats. Hand the ball off to the fucking pound back. The pound back. He picks up 2 yards. If that was on first down, he picked up 2 yards. Now you got 2nd and 1 or 2nd and 2. That's facts. I think Coach Prime got the Fox deal too. So most of the games are going to be on Fox. So I like that. Stop playing with me. Take these dudes to Pound Town. And Wilkerson is not in the game, bro. It's a pass. And now we got sacked, and now we got to take a field goal because we trying to pass Shedeur Sanders' stats. Stop fucking playing with me, bro. I would have walked up to Coach Prime on first down. Stop fucking playing with me, Coach Prime. We can be great, and I love our team. But stop fucking playing with me. Nigga, holy shit, man. Like, why are we... I understand we want to prove that Shedeur is the greatest quarterback in the country. But it can't be too predictable. Like, come on now. Philly with a field goal, 23-7. Yeah, I mean, they could have and they should have scored a touchdown if they had ran the ball on first down. Bro, you on 1st and 4 in the red zone. Hand the ball off to your motherfucking bruiser. I don't care if he picks up a yard or 2. Now you're closer. 2nd down, give the ball to your bruiser. Now they got to decide, okay, he's too close to the line for us to just play pass, but we also know they like to pass. But instead, it's what? 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4? That's like enough time for them to say, all right, let's hand the ball to Shedeur. Let's get the ball to Shedeur. Watch him make something. Xavier, 7 catches, 112. That's right on pace for what I was talking about. I said he would get 150 today. I seen him really turning up today. I said Jimmy would have 100. I was wrong. I said Travis would have about 8, 9 catches. 7, 8 catches, I believe, and 80 to 90 yards. You said Nebraska's quarterback could be a threat, but he has scissor hands. No, I think he's a... All right, let's say this, right? If quarterback was about throwing the ball on air, he would be matched with any other quarterback in the nation. That's just me being real. If I just said we throwing on air today, a pro day, he's gonna look like one of the best quarterbacks in the country. But what really separates great quarterbacks is decision making. And when he got the ball, he don't know where to go. And if I'm them, I run the ball right here. And not to the running back. Like the quarterback had almost 200 yards rushing last game, and we are letting him hand the ball off to guys who are less talented than him. So if you're gonna pass, it's gotta be quick slant or quick out, in and outs, not some drop back type of ish. Not even that, right? Because passing, because I'm gonna assume we all have played Madden, right? In Madden, there's an option to guess run, guess pass. It's 3rd and 3. They're a pass happy team. They took Savion out the game. Guess pass. This is what you need to do. Keep running the ball with this nigga, bro. He's a running back. Y'all check my pregame. I detailed him as a running back. If they keep running the ball with him, they got a chance. He's a running back. But yeah, it's the guess pass and the guess run. When you are playing Colorado, you know that they don't like to run the ball, or if they do run the ball, it's going to be with a certain guy in this situation. Savion went out the game, so they said, oh, he passed. Guess pass, guess pass. They were spamming it. They pressed L2 right up on the right stick. L2 up on the right stick. Guess pass. And they were all over it. but he don't know what to do with the ball. And that was a good pass, though. That's probably his best decision all game. So Sims reminds me of Cordell Stewart a teeny bit. Uh, I'll tell you who he reminds me of. Denard Robinson, but a bit more put together. He's more of a stronger. He's an Anthony Richardson built Denard Robinson. So it's into the third quarter. Colorado leading. I believe that Nebraska's only chance is Sims, and it's not even Sims throwing the football; it's Sims running the football. And I say Denard Robinson because when he gets the ball in his hand, he knows how to make big plays happen. That's the difference between a running quarterback and a running quarterback. When you hand the ball to DeMar, or when Denard Robinson decides to take off with the football, he knows how to get to the first down. He knows how to break tackles. He has vision. This quarterback is special with the ball in his hands. What's the dude who got drafted to the Falcons? That's my comparison. I forgot his name right now. But the running back for the Falcons, that's my comparison of this running back. Yeah, back to that first and second and goal situation. Basically, how it goes is this: okay, first down. Most teams like to see if they can run the football. No, they decided that we're gonna try to hit them with a sneaky pass, get Travis open. But in reality, you're supposed to be able to run the football and dare anybody to stop you. That's how running the football works. I'm gonna run. You can't do anything about it. I'm in your throat. Pause. That's crazy. But bro, this is, oh my God. When you not playing football, the vernacular and the things you might say on the field sounds crazy. But it's what it is. And you hand the ball off to a bruiser of a running back, 230 pounds, 5'10", low center of gravity, able to break tackles, bounce off would-be tacklers, pick up a yard or two, you get to 2nd and 1. Now you have to play the run. That's when you throw in your gadget. All right, let's try to get a sneaky pass play. But they did it backwards. They went pass first, run second. And they were already on a run that play. All right, the pass didn't work, so they're going to try to hit us with a sneaky run. Nope, we on that shit. Then third down, fourth down, they goofed it up. Said my Hawkeyes play next. You stoked? Who's exciting to watch on that team? Bro, we got the trash truck today. I'm confused on why. It's destroying my quality. And my dog barking. I don't know why she thinks she could fight trash trucks. Something in her DNA tells her that that's a viable matchup in her mind. But yeah, who would be an exciting watch in the Hawkeyes game? Because I ain't watched Iowa in a long time. Probably not since what's that nigga name? He played for he's a lineman. He was a tackle. He played guard. He was playing for the Redskins. Oops. They're not called the Redskins anymore. Well, I think they was at the time. It was the Redskins at the time. Stop playing. But whatever they are now, the football team, I don't know what the fuck they're called. But the Commanders, one of them teams, damn, I forgot his name, but he was a big ass right guard. That's the last time I watched him though. He was like one of the most elite linemen I've ever seen at the time. They always kind of produce a nice line too. I think they produced. Did they produce the right tackle on the Buccaneers right now? I forgot his name, but we know what I'm talking about. I be knowing my players. I just be forgetting names. I remember faces, and when I see the names, I'm like him. But I'm watching Colorado, so my brain is not in that universe right now. But I know they are a lineman and producing school and tight ends to a degree. All right, so we got Nebraska with the football, fourth quarter starting, a bunch of motion plays into the backfield. The running back just crumbles to the ground, fumbled the ball at that. Holy shit, bro. Somebody need to smack his back head. There's no way you fumbled the ball in that situation. But the Nick Chubb Jr. character fumbles the ball, puts his team in a bad situation. Colorado football, but they're calling a flag. Let's see what it is. Maybe a success to celebrate. Oh, never mind. That's back in the day. I don't know what it could be right now. Let me listen to what it might be. Okay. There we go. I was waiting on it. Sportsmanlike conduct. So let's see what he did. That's Shiloh Sanders, obviously, but let's see what he did. Wow. Yeah, they've had problems with the snap and the handoff all game. They're losing themselves. Let's be real. These teams playing Colorado are beating themselves. Colorado's beating themselves, but oh, and that was Bishop too. Look at him with the walk-off. Shedeur Sanders under center. Hands the ball off. Hankerson. I mean, they have one run play, so it's kind of easy to predict at some point. You know what? Would y'all like the addition of like the play-by-play on the screen too? Like let's say if it's a computer to monitor where it just shows the updated plays and what's going on. Because I'll talk about that and see if we can implement that. Xavier Weaver almost breaks. See if we can add that eventually. See if we can implement some things instead of a photo and just me, Since, if I'm going to be myself, you know what I'm saying? That's the difference. If other people here is different, we get some contrasting views and conversation. But, niggas decided to brush over today's game, and we cool with that. Jimmy Horn in motion. What do they call it? False start. On who? Yeah, this is a sloppy game. This is personal. It's sloppy. That's Bailey, the right guard. Oh, never mind. It's left guard. My fault. Left guard. Yeah, his booty twitched. Oh, come on, bro. Come on, big bro. Well, I don't know how Flight has it set up. I'll ask. Or when Flight comes back, probably can ask. I don't know how he sets that up. I don't have a laptop yet. So when I come through, I'm pretty limited. So I'm thinking of ways that we can help my limited be a better presented. When I get my laptop, I'm getting a laptop this year. Nigga, we gonna be on point. Shedeur Sanders, nice pass to Jimmy. Jimmy shows off the speed and acceleration. 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 3. I like that, Jimmy. It looks like my only prediction that I thought was probably the most absurd is the closest one, which is Xavier Weaver getting near 150. But it's a flag. Let's see what we think. Let's see what happens. So let's see. Oh no. Come on, bro. That's the right guard. Yeah, he threw Hankerson to the ground. For no reason. Damn. Yeah, this is a dirty game right here. This is a bunch of big dirty men. Sloppy, nasty football. 3rd and 16. Shedeur with a dart finds Jimmy. Ooh, that's first down though. And it's another flag. Big dirty men. It's personal. Offsides, yeah, okay. First down. So every time Nebraska gets the football, he's got hair grease and motor oil, and that's facts. I don't know how they just don't know how to play football. Finds Weaver. And Weaver is strongly on the way to 150. Weaver is easily on the way to 150. That's my most accurate prediction. 2 touchdowns, 150 for Weaver. I kind of thought everybody else would be balling. I thought Shadur would be balling, but this is semi-balling. We're going to call it semi-balling because he's still going to get 400 yards because they throw the ball every play. But he didn't get the 500 yards. Here we go, Hankerson. Picks up a nice 15-yard gain. There we go. They ran the same run play they ran 18 times already. Ran it from a different position, that is. Shadur in the shotgun, hurry up offense. 3 receivers on one side. Finds Jimmy. Jimmy with no blocker, but he evaded him. Get up the field, Jimmy. Run, Jimmy. Jimmy picks up about a good 15 yards. Jimmy be dancing too much. You're not even that guy. You good, but you're not a dancer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, dance. Uh-oh. Jimmy he's still down. Yeah, okay. He got a little cramp. Yeah, that calf is thick. And pause, but you know when a calf is cramped, when that thing is flexed. I've had a few Charlie horses in my day. Oh, here we go. Dawson, easy juke move, touchdown, Colorado. Tavares Dawson, 2 touchdowns today. I like that. He was nowhere to be found last week, but he got 2 touchdowns this week. That's the sign of a great coach. A coach that uses everybody on the roster. Fake shovel pass. Gets Travarius. That was a great block. So they got 2 more touchdowns in them. I believe that Nebraska is getting the life taken out of them. So next possession, they'll make something special happen. Shadur going for 2. Evades the first tackler. Unnecessary punishment on the 2. Throws the ball. Catches it. Oh, my God. Hankerson. Let's see if he caught it for real. Replay that. I got to see that. That's actually crazy. Come on, Shadur. And it's another flag. We're going to have a term. We're going to coin the term big, nasty men. That's all that's on the field right now. He caught it. Oh, it touched the ball. I'm going to say touched. Yeah, it touched the ground. It's hard to prove from that angle. They got to get it from the other angle. I think that's not a catch. No sportsmanlike conduct on number 2. Yeah, you remove your helmet on the sideline or at the end of the game. Bro tripping. From the top down angle, it's like a drop. Yeah, that's unnecessary. But I understand it. Yeah, from this angle, that's a catch. Yeah, from that angle, it's a catch. From the other angle, it's a drop. That angle is a catch too. But the top down angle is Yeah, down that back angle, snitched. Snitches get stitches. That back angle. That back angle. Yeah, that angle, not a catch. From the front angle is not a catch. From the side angles is a catch. Back angle, not a catch. Yeah, back angle is not a catch. So let's see what the ruling is. Still a great effort by Shador. Great effort by Hankerson. Yeah, so that'd be what, 29-7? That's unfortunate. But while we wait on the call, I do want to say for people on the replay game and the people that catch the live now, I do have two videos up on Colorado, a pregame of how Colorado and Nebraska will go, and Shador Sanders is the greatest football player in college. Incomplete pass. Yeah, we knew that was coming. Yeah, it's a lot of flags. Too many flags. But yeah, my YouTube channel is basically just youtube.com/Nico Savage. I have a specific link. I got my link. But back on topic here, I do want to inform y'all that we will be doing Colorado every weekend. And I probably won't be able to do it when they play UCLA. My tickets are booked. I was going to keep the surprise, but I'm going to announce it here first. Tickets are booked for UCLA versus Colorado. The seats are decent, so we will have an IRL review of who I am as a person. You'll be able to see me finally. Some of the people have been wondering, like, what does this nigga look like? We're going to have that kind of situation in that moment. Shout out to Basil. Appreciate you, man. Y'all don't know, Basil is he's an engine of himself. He gives you time. He supports your business and your effort, your time and your entertainment. A true connoisseur of Flight Sports TV, man. All around great guy. But yeah, it's hard to tell from the sides. From the back and front, it definitely hit the ground first. No catch. Unfortunate, but no catch. But yeah, in October, hopefully it's cooler by then. I'm praying to God that it's cooler by then. I think it's a night game because it's on the West Coast. So maybe it's like around 6, please, and cooler. But if it's a cool game, if it's a hot game, I probably won't be too much because my phone gets hot. I will be upgrading my electronics sooner than later. But I do want to get y'all some in-person highlights from UCLA and Colorado. So what I might do is I might have the person I'm with that I go to the game with, I might have them record from my phone, and I might use the live stream, or I might get on the live stream from their phone. Sounds like a decent idea. That's crazy. But yeah, that's UCLA versus Colorado. I'm somewhat closer to the game. Bro, is that Dylan White? And motherfucking Spencer Dinwiddie? Or Derek White? My fault. I said Dylan White. Well, I think they had Nebraska as the underdog. So maybe depends on what you put on Colorado to win. Kick the ball into the end zone. Let's go ahead and turn the game back up, get y'all a little football ambiance. I got to do it for the commercials. Commercials are really the shits that be copyrighted. Commercials are the things that really, that'll fuck your shit up. So that's why I turn it down on the commercials. But during the game, you got the commentating over it, the transformative content, the fair use, and for some strange reason, college football has been allowed on YouTube. I don't know why it is, but it's been allowed, especially if you're talking over it and not showing the game. I appreciate it, Basil. I was able to apply a promo code from SeatGeek. Thank God for SeatGeek. And I didn't buy these tickets. I'm gonna just keep it real with you. Shout out to the person I'm going with. Just wanted to have an experience of both of us, and decided that this would be good not only for the channel, but for my channel, for this channel, my channel, and an experience. So it's like an investment. I've been trying to invest money, man. The little money I get, most people might save and spend it on things. I've been saving it and investing it and trying to bring y'all some better content. That's why I say laptop on the way. Nice handoff up the middle by Nebraska. Picks up about 8 yards. I don't know why number 22 is not in the game. I wouldn't take him out because he fumbled. He's still the best running back on the team by far. Basil don't know. Most of it is only possible due to him. Until I get monetized, I'm fed by the people. I'm gonna say the quarterback has got off the backfield, about to call him a running back the way he was shifting. Sims is definitely a running back. Bring him to the next level as a running back. He will have a long NFL career. He is a good running back. I am funded by the people. Y'all can hit Flight's Cash App or his PayPal. You can hit my Cash App or my PayPal. That's all appreciated. Mine's, of course, is just the PayPal / Nico Savage YT. Cash App is just Nico COV. Sims is hurt. I think Flights is pinned in the comment section. Let's see what happened to Sims. The ankle. Oh no. Anybody that's played sports, you know what that's like. Oh no. Turn him into a candy cane. Candy cane. Oh man. I'm worried. Let's hope he all right, but I'm worried. You going to Arizona State versus Colorado? If so, come on the channel, show us some sights, show us the vibe, show us the energy, and let us get a little backstage. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just get y'all a little behind the scenes. I don't have a lavish lifestyle. I'm very much a poor, broke ass nigga. But this experience will be something I'm able to show off proudly. Even if I don't do anything more than just show you the game, it's not like I'm gonna be able to, be at what's the word? I don't know. I do have a friend that's a student at UCLA, so we'll see. I'll see what I can show y'all. We'll see. We'll see, man. Hopefully nothing too crazy. I don't know how the college kids get. I'll try to meet with the homie, and we'll do. He'll probably have like a, what's the word? Tailgate. So he'll be with some of his Ice Kings and Ice Queens out there that have the tailgate going, and we'll see. Hey, hopefully Devastating can show us the game too. He got Colorado versus USC. I think that's in Colorado, right? So you're gonna be in Colorado, in Boulder. Fortunately, I'm from Los Angeles, so UCLA is about 30 minutes away, and it's not too far of a drive. But that'll be whenever we play UCLA. I'm not in the nosebleeds. I know Dex like to roast me. Because I was at the nosebleeds of the Lakers game. The nosebleeds was hitting like crazy. And watching Ant James, Alonzo Ant Ball, that was crazy at the time. Have we got a run by the Ice King of a quarterback? It looks like he's another runner. He's kind of strong as hell. Nebraska has always had running quarterbacks too. Remember the Martinez brothers? I think the Blake Martinez. I think that's his name. I could be wrong right now, but they've had two brothers that have come to this school, and they're both running quarterbacks. So Nebraska loves running quarterbacks. But let's see if he's a better thrower and decision maker with the football. Number 22 swarmed in the backfield. Great tackle. Good shit, Brown. Yeah, see, that's my thing. I don't even know whose side of the stadium I'm on. I might be in UCLA with a buff shirt. Niggas might jump me. I'm Samoans that be going to the game and shit. We'll see. But Nebraska's running a hurry-up offense. The backup quarterback is actually like he know what he's doing. So let's see if he's able to bring some type of late-game rally together. Yeah, he's a better decision maker with the football, but he don't have the arm talent. That's the first time they actually threw a deep ball all game. He just don't have the arm. It was a nice wobbly duck in the sky. Look at that. Look at the throw. That's that's all you see with that kind of ball in the air. What's his name? Heisenberg? My fault. I forgot to turn it back up to see his name. Well, they brought in another quarterback. Damn. So they're just trying niggas at this point. Timeout. Timeout. Oh, okay. Game clock was tripping. I thought it was. All right. So here we go. Shout out to Represent. Appreciate you, man. Hopefully we do see you. Well, when you go to your game. Chubba Purdy. Bro, the Ice Kings be having some crazy names too. We can't just be talking about how dude is Cavassier named after some alcohol. Chubba Purdy is insane. What's that, Brock Purdy, brother? He looked like Brock Purdy a little bit. I'm not trying to. Wow, they tipped the ball. Hey, Chubba Purdy, a crazy fucking name. I think they're going for it on fourth down. They have to. A 2-yard penalty. The hell? Harburg. Okay. 4th and 9. Let's see what decision is made. Sack. Almost got an interception by a defensive lineman, which would have been crazy. And you see Silman Craig on it. They said he was just a HBCU safety. He don't know how to play football. They said he an HBCU safety. He can't cover no real receivers. Great stop on 4th down. Shedeur Sanders is going for that 400 yards. You said agreement. Is that? I mean, you don't have to, but I'm just saying if y'all want to, during the Colorado games, it'd be nice for y'all to come on, kind of show your life a little bit and show the game off. You don't even have to be on the camera. If you could just get some of the game footage, that'd be nice. Give us some of that behind the scenes, backstage love. So that's what I want to provide when I get to UCLA versus Colorado. I don't know which side that I was on. I just look for cheap, good seats. I'm sorry. Look, I'm a nigga. I just look for cheap, good seats that you can see the field. And I know that I'm tall enough to see over most humans. So I'm not worried. I told the person I was with, you about 5'2", you're not gonna be able to see the game the way I see the game. So I appreciate you for helping us with my experience because you're not gonna see the same game I see. I can see over a majority of niggas in front of me. And it should be a a nice ability to have some footage. But yeah, great stand by Colorado on fourth down. The defense did come to play. The defense is better, but I will say that's mainly because the quarterbacks are worse. Okay, for sure. We made videos on YouTube too. Yeah, I mean, look, definitely come on the panel sometimes. We welcome everybody. I dropped a link earlier, but uh, that probably was a long time ago. We welcome everybody on the panel. Share your opinions and your conversation. Especially after the game, we're going to drop the link again. Uh, and we're going to have people's opinions on the game if they want to come up and share what they thought. And we'll go from there.
Yeah, Nico, what you thinking about this game, man? It started off crazy. The defense looked like it was electric, ready to jump out on them, and it looked like there was Colorado just punched them. You know, Nebraska came with a different level of approach to start, but it didn't hold up.
Yeah, one thing that they lacked was the consistency.
Right.
Early on, they were like, all right, they're not running the ball, so we're going to have our corners and safeties double the receivers. That's changed. I think the thing is that you want to do what you're good at, but somebody like Shedeur Sanders who gets out the pocket makes you have to change up your assignments. So that's what's messed them up. I will answer more of that in a second. We do have Colorado back on the field. We got Shedeur Sanders under center right now. Shedeur Sanders is going for that 400-yard mark. I was off for the touchdowns, but we right on par with the yardage. Hand off to Dylan Edwards. He breaks free. Dylan Edwards broke a tackle. Oh, man. Hey, just a little more space, he'd have been going. He picked up about 4 yards, maybe 3.5, 3, 4. That was explosive. That's the thing. Like, you give him the ball, he runs so fast and so hard that all it takes is space, he's going. Shedeur Sanders in the shotgun. Snaps, hands the ball to Dylan Edwards again on the same run play they've ran about 8 times now. The number keeps changing every time. That's going to be the joke of it. But they just keep running the same play. I'm not impressed. They seem to, okay, wow, right guard injured. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's a big hit on the line. He was already a big hit on the line himself because, they were supposed to have Tyler Brown out there. Tyler Brown was supposed to be playing his position. But we got Wells out there who was the next best option at guard. And now we got to bring in potentially a young man as a center that probably wouldn't have seen the field otherwise. Man, 3rd and 6. Let's see if we pass. I believe it'll be a pass, but thing is how explosive of a pass. Shedeur in the shotgun, receives the snap, finds Weaver. Weaver breaks a tackle. Weaver is on the way. Weaver to the 30, 20, 10, stumbles on the 10-yard line. I think he got his 150 or 170. Weaver almost got 200. I was right about my Weaver prediction. I wasn't right about the other predictions, but I'm right about my Weaver prediction. This was his breakout game, and he ate me. 171, 10 catches, a touchdown. Let him get his second touchdown. Shedeur Sanders sacked. Yeah, I expected that. They just subbed in a new lineman. You got to keep number 2 clean. You can't keep letting number 2 get his ass whooped. But they switched BB around. So that left guard is now playing right guard, and they brought in the backup left guard. So Shedeur Sanders is 30 of 41, 378 yards, 2 touchdowns. He got some protection. That's dangerous. You gave Shador some protection. Gets the ball off clean. Finds his tight end. Harrison is down to the 3-yard line. Thank y'all for being here with me, man. Appreciate you guys, man. It's hitting. Anybody who missing this, they missing out. The game definitely did turn up in the second half. 31 to 42, 395 yards. Shador Sanders finds his man. Nope. Runs into the touchdown for the touchdown. Shador Sanders. Doing the Deion Sanders. Woo-wee! Touchdown Shador. 5-yard run, maybe 6 in between there. 35-7. If they get the ball back, I believe they will run the clock out. So he didn't quite get 400 yards. Hopefully they get an interception so he can throw the ball one more time and get that 400. Because they play a very cohesive stat padding football. And what I mean by that is they make good plays and they make the right plays, but they definitely look for their guys too. And that's some ideal football. Touchdown Shador. Hit him with the Coach Prime. Well, that's the Deion Sanders. That ain't the Coach Prime, but what a great game. All right. Man, what y'all thinking, man? I think most of us predicted it to be around 40. Oh, I predicted 40. I think it was it represent or let me see. Somebody had predicted 37 to 14 or something like that. Let me see who you was. Because you basically on point right now. That's RC Talks About Basketball. Shout out to RC Talks About Basketball. He said Colorado Buffaloes will win 17 to 37. I should have got more score predictions to begin the game, but that's my fault, y'all. That's my fault. But yeah, I think I'm going to work on the video today after this. We're going to work on giving Shador his flowers and then bigging up Xavier Weaver within that Shador video. And talking about the prediction I made that if Weaver would have 2 touchdowns, 150. He's exceeded me in yardage, but he's what's the opposite of exceeded? Underseeded. We're just gonna make a word up right now. Underseeded me in touchdowns, which is still fine. Great win for the team. They started off really rough. Shador was almost looking like a poo-poo quarterback early on, right? The haters would have had, oh, see, he ain't nowhere near Caleb Williams. He trash, you know. Y'all wasn't there, but in my comment section when y'all get there and see that, them niggas was, hey, Caleb Williams fans came out. They came to ride. So if Shador was playing like the first half where he had 6 carries, I'm gonna say 6 passes for like 30 yards, that was crazy at the time. But right now we on point. They got Michael Irvin and Coach Prime showing some warm embrace. 36-7. You know, a guy who was just in the HBCU, number 22 in the nation. They will be going up maybe to number 20 or to number 17, potentially, considering that was what TCU was to begin the season. Yes, definitely support Flight Sports TV. Hit the thumbs up, hit his Cash App, hit the PayPal. Here we got Nebraska receiving the ball. Boy, I tell you, this pollen is hitting right now. 90 degrees and pollen, boy. Touchdown. I love that. So so he basically has the same amount of attempts, but 100 plus more yards in the second half. Touchdown each though, but let's see if we can get him one more for the game is over. Backup quarterback in, running the football. Number 14 is breaking a little bit. Yeah, Trevor shoved him out of bounds. Yeah, that's crazy. 400 total yards. He picked him up with a running. We're going to say 400 total. They're looking for a receiver. Number 14 dropped the ball. Yeah, second quarterback is all right. He's a better, I would say, decision maker with the football. He just don't have that cohesiveness with the starting unit. If there was a second unit out there, he'd probably be cooking. But you could tell he's not really familiar with the starters. So a 2nd and 10. Mark Harburg is 0-3. 0 of 3, I should say. Handoff to number 14. Tackle behind the line. 3rd and 11. Yeah, at this point, they've basically given up. They don't believe in miracles. This is a good game. It's basically over. Said my run and do. Yeah, I think Nebraska has given up. It's not personal for them. It's clearly personal for Colorado. That's why I think they're gonna let Shadura get one more pass. It's still under. It's not the 2 minutes yet. If it was 2 minutes, run the ball away. But I think Shadura might get one more pass after they stop the run a few times. Wow, bro just got mossed. Silman Craig got mossed. Big body. Hurry up offense. Let's see what Colorado does on defense to stop this. Run up the middle. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Goodbye. Turnover on downs. There's nothing to measure. Stop playing with my body. Get a ball back to Shadura. Better get to 400 yards. So my running the table prediction is taking shape. Yeah. A lot of us that predict Colorado, because I went down the list, right? I was saying nobody gives me Oregon and USC are the biggest threats, and they are basically TCU level teams. I'm not worried. That's nasty. Go ahead and get the offense back on the field. Okay. Backup quarterback is in. Backup, everybody is in. All right, cool. Shedeur Sanders' day is over. Starters are over. I like the little white running back. He be breaking in practice. Let's see what the running back does. Running back quarterback combo. Executing the same plays. Let's see if it's the plays or it's the players. Picks up a nice 7 yards. Hey, go get him some playtime, boy. I like that already. I know you got your guys, Coach Prime. And I know he's an Ice King running back. Or isn't it Officer Doll or something crazy? That nigga name insane. Keep feeding him. Yeah. I like these backups too. These are guys that we know and we see and they put in work, but they don't get to play a lot. And now they're getting to play. Next week will be Colorado versus Colorado State. Then they got Oregon versus Colorado. Then we got USC back-to-back, 2 ranked teams against Colorado. Then Arizona State. So I'll be catching them near the end of the season. Hopefully everybody's still healthy. Yeah, I will let him play. He know how to read the holes. Offered all, however you say that. I like him. It's not about being the fastest. It's not about being my guy. He know how to pick a hole and he know how to go. Run the ball. See? They throwing the ball for what purpose? You got a running back ripping off 5 yards of carry. Let him eat. Hopefully we can get another defensive drive. I hope we might see Cormani McLean. I want to see Cormani, man. Let Cormani play. I just want to see how he play, man. It's a 5-star first. He didn't come here to sit on the bench, bro. Fumble picked up by Nebraska. Damn it! I didn't think it would happen that soon. I was just like, after they score or something like that, maybe we can get another defensive drive by Colorado. I didn't think it was going to happen just like that. Shedeur Sanders already out of his pads and everything. Bro, ready to go home. Waiting patiently. Let's see if number 1 is in the game. No, I still don't see number 1. Is Cormani hurt? Bro, am I tripping? Is Cormani redshirting or something? Let me know. Y'all let me know. Is Cormani redshirting? Or is he hurt? Or is he just low down on the depth chart? I'm curious right now. I don't quite know. They got the Ice King running, ran into traffic, picks up about 5 yards, 3rd down and 2, or 3rd and 3. Yeah, Deion Sanders brought in some guys, man. Weaver was cooking. Up the middle, 14, juke move, touchdown, goodbye. Oh, he got too fancy with it. He tried to juke him up too much. Nah, just keep running, bro. The end zone right there, bro. 10 yards away. All you need is 6 more steps. We don't need you to juke nobody. First and goal after the big gain by Nebraska's running back. Great tackle. I don't know why my game is starting to be very fuzzy. But the linemen are some of the greatest warriors on the team. That's the only group on the field that doesn't get subbed out. You don't bring in a whole backup line to end the game. You keep the starting line in. Nebraska's trying to get a nice little touchdown to end the game. He got it. No, he didn't. That was a horse collar, though. But they didn't call it. Maybe I was wrong. The TV was kind of fuzzy. Let's see if Colorado can hold them out the end zone in the last 20 seconds. "13 seconds left. Last play of the game. Touchdown or bust." Touchdown, Nebraska. Found one of the huge Ice Kings, number 24. I have no clue if he's a receiver, a running back, or a tight end. 13-36. They're going to kick a field goal. Hopefully they make it. 14-36. Colorado Buffaloes with the dub. Nice win. Does anybody have any post-game commentary? Let me go ahead and put the link down for you. Yeah, they didn't need to score, but they got it. They got the extra point, 14-36. Put the link in the chat. If you guys have any post-game commentary, come and introduce yourself so I know who I'm talking to. I had to mix up with Gemini and Devastating last time, and it was ugly on my end.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was a crazy game. What was your thoughts on it in totality, like from start to finish?
Well, they didn't quite get the 40 I thought they would get. 4 points off my score. I said 40-14. It's 36-14. I thought that Nebraska would run the ball a lot more, but they didn't. But overall, I would say Colorado did what they were supposed to do. They came in, they whooped some ass, inspired the entire city of Boulder. Shedeur Sanders came out with a 400 ball. He didn't get the 5 touchdowns, but he came out with a 400 ball. Xavier Weaver has had his breakout game like I thought he would. Jimmy Horn didn't do so well, but overall, a great game by Colorado. What'd you think about it?
No, I thought it was good. I like that. I'm looking at all of the people that showed up for this game. A lot of stars popped out there in Colorado, from the Wu-Tang Clan to many others. We'll be on the lookout for a lot of things coming from Flight Sports surrounding this game. I got a lot of things to break down and discuss. But nonetheless, Nico, I thought this was a hell of a game today. We can get back later on tonight and we could discuss more of this with the people.
For sure.
We're going to shut it down. It's Flight Sports TV. Peace and love.
Flight Sports TV, man. That's